Hello, viewers. Good evening and welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center live watch along show. And today's edition is the EPL, the English Premier League, and we're featuring on the match between Chelsea versus Leicester City. It promises to be exciting. Remember, Chelsea coming back from good run of form from 4-0 defeat to 4-0 win over certain team and 2-1 a win over Copenhagen in the Conference League. You know, they will fancy the chances of getting it right again this time around against Leicester City, who are in struggling form right now. Yeah. So a lot to talk about in this future. Well, I will not be alone to talk about all the exciting moment. I am Solomon Beningwe, and with me in the studio is Shegun. How do you do today?
Well, good afternoon, Solomon. Good afternoon, football lovers around the world. Yes, the EPL is back, and this should be an easy ride for Chelsea. But you know how Chelsea can always make something the easier route, make it other routes. Because when you look at the starting 11 today, and I look at the bench of Chelsea, the bench is up next to nothing. So I would expect if they want to take a victory, for God's sake, they're playing at home, and I guess Leicester City was lost 11 out of their last 12 games, which is so disappointing for what everybody has expected from Ruud van Nistelrooy after that short stint at Manchester United. A lot of us would have thought he would have come into this Leicester City and made them a formidable side, but I think probably they've already come to realization and conclusion that their season is over and they'll be playing in the Championship next season. Probably try to get themselves better. It's still not the very best of Chelsea's side. Kopama is struggling to get goals. They have to depend on Neto playing as a striker. So it has really been one way or the other for Chelsea without Jackson up front. But let's see how they go today. And that in the early stages, as early as the second minute, there's a scare for penalty there. Let's see if that will be given. But I don't think that will be given. That was a Kopama who actually dragged that onto the Leicester player there. But I think that push was a slight push there, and it should be so easy to be given a penalty. So I think the referee is not interested in that. Says that is not going to be a penalty.
All right, the referee is not interested in that. To our viewers, wherever you're watching us from, this is a live watch along show, Chelsea versus Leicester City in the EPL. And you know how we do it in our live watch along show is an interactive watch along. Yeah, it's not just about us in the studio. You can drop your opinion in our comment section, and we'll be here to do justice to that. You know, talking about Kopama, we saw that beautiful move that almost got Chelsea a penalty. I think his form, don't you think his form has actually called for concern?
Yeah, I think it doesn't really call for concern because it's apples of football. It's not every time you get footballers to be on their 100% quality or 100% performance always. But you have to also remember that a player who he has actually formed great partnership with hasn't really been around for the last 3 or 4 matches Chelsea have played. That is Nicholas Jackson up front. So that combination, the older player of Nicholas Jackson, which gives Kopama the opportunity of driving through the centre back or through the wing, is not really working for him. The physicality of the striker up front is not there for Chelsea, and has really had a tell on Kopama. So I think Nicholas Jackson not being around is also one of those defining moments that is affecting Kopama right now. Don't forget, it's not just Nicholas Jackson was not around. Even Even Noni Madueke, who falls to the right when he also plays alongside with, is not also in the starting 11. So it's about him trying to understand the dynamics and the movement of the strikers up front for Chelsea these days. But I think he will get better. 14 goals this season and 6 assists in the EPL is actually not a bad one for him in the second season.
All right, and Enzo Maresca, we're facing his former club. Leicester City. When he was there, he qualified them from the championship. And back again is Chelsea right now playing against Leicester City. What advantage do Chelsea have over Leicester?
Yeah, I think the advantage right now is that Leicester are compelled, or they've also believed that they are not going to stay in the EPL, because mathematically, when you look at the table the way it stands, I don't think they and Southampton stand any chance of remaining in the EPL next season. So we are playing, I guess, a flat-footed Leicester City right now, because their mindset is not the fighting, I guess, relegation. And you look at their last 12 games, how many games they've been able to lose. I think about 11 out of 12 matches. It's is not really good one for Leicester. So the confidence is not there on the Leicester side. Rather, you look at Chelsea. Chelsea has something they are pursuing. That is the UEFA Champions League. And looking at the result of Manchester City yesterday, where Manchester City lost 1-0 to Nottingham Forest, the Chelsea can build on that momentum to push a pressure on Leicester City today. And you look at the first leg, I think yes, Chelsea got a victory over this Leicester City in the first leg, though not the kind of convincing victory, but they got a victory over them in that last fixtures in the EPL. Yes, Chelsea won that game 2-1 in the first leg. So this is the return leg, and I think playing at home with the advantage of playing against a relegation threatened Leicester City, it's advantage Chelsea. So there's nothing to be scared of. Yes, Leicester City will defend. They'll come out because they have nothing to lose. But it's Chelsea. They have to take their time. They have to take their moments when it comes.
All right, and under the counter is Tottenham Bournemouth. That match also have kicked off, so we'll be giving you updates on those encounter. Well, the big one for the day is this 5:30 match, the match between Manchester United versus Arsenal. That one also promises to be exciting. Let's look at the lineup of today's encounter. Who is on the lineup and who is missing for the day? For Chelsea. For Chelsea, Chelsea playing formation of 4-2-3-1 formation, while Leicester City playing a 3-4-1-2 formation here, where we have Sanchez as the goalkeeper of Chelsea, and at the right back where we have Cucurella. At the centre pair is Cowell and Tosin Adarabioyo. Then Fofana is from the left back there. Yeah. So we have Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo up front. Then the three midfielder there, where we have Sancho from the right forward, Palmer in the middle, Neto and Nkuku as the centre forward for Chelsea today. Who is missing in this one?
I think it's Fofana playing as the right back. It's good to have Fofana back in Chelsea after that lengthy injury layoff. And I think he's also one of the problem. It's also one of the reasons why Chelsea actually dropped in form, because him and Levi Colwill were already forming a great partnership in the art of Chelsea defense before that injury took him off for about 3 months. Chelsea really missed him in that art of defense. Yes, looking at Moses Caicedo, I'll have expected the manager to actually rest Moses Caicedo for today's fixture, looking out forward to the next week's fixture against Arsenal, because Moses Caicedo is one yellow card away from suspension, so he has to be careful not picking up a yellow card. And whoever knows of Moses Caicedo that much playing for Chelsea, we know that yes, he will surely pick up a yellow card in the course of the game. The starting level is actually a good one. Just Jadon Sancho still needs to get more goals for Chelsea. The goals has not really coming for him, and I think it's more about Pedro Neto playing a free role up front for Chelsea. He'll be twerking between the 9 position, that is the starting striker, coming back deep into the midfield to also more for the ball. I'm seeing Christopher Nkuku falling more to the left wing as more of the left winger. So it's Nkuku and Pedro Neto both will be twerking on that position to see how they cause trouble for the Leicester's defenders in this game. But overview, I think it's a good starting level for Chelsea.
All right, a good starting 11 for Chelsea. Did you miss the Sassy yesterday? We saw what he played yesterday. It was the talk of the day in that encounter. I said, "Wow, Chelsea will be saying the pieces yesterday."
I'm not really missing the Sassy at Chelsea.
Were you impressed with what he played yesterday?
Yeah, I've really. It's not about yesterday. I've been impressed with his performance at Aston Villa since joining them on loan, and his advantage Chelsea is good for Chelsea because yes, at the end of the day, he might not be staying at Chelsea next season, but if he's having good performance with Aston Villa, the monetary value will actually be nice for Chelsea. They'll be able to recoup how much is spent on buying this asset from Monaco. They'll be able to get that much money back when they are making that sales. And it still looks to me like a player who even do much better at a team like Juventus. Okay. Yeah, looking at him at Chelsea, I think sometimes formation comes to affect players. Because you look at the formation of Chelsea, it's more of a pragmatic formation. You're playing from the back, your goalkeeper is not playing out. And when you have a player who is not really comfortable on his foot, with the ball on his foot, it's always a big problem for him. That is where the Sassy has that issue at Chelsea. And he wasn't really playing as a centre back, he was playing even more out of position at Chelsea as a right back, and it's really affected him. That was why we're seeing more errors from him. But right from Monaco, he has always been a quality defender, and now he's playing under a manager who plays more of a defensive-minded game. You look at Emiliano Martinez, who didn't keep yesterday. I think it was Olsen who kept for Aston Villa yesterday, but they play out from the back. They don't keep it safe from the back by playing building play from the back. So that helped him, more of a sweeper kind of defender. So they both, it's just like a match made in heaven. And you look at all the performance he has had with Aston Villa. I watched that game against Liverpool. Fantastic performance he had, and that shows that he is not a poor defender like everybody has really expected or everybody has thought of him.
All right, before we start running the commentary, we look at the two managers here. You know, the new manager and Enzo Maresca. You know, this guy who took over his job. You know, does he have the capacity? Because we see since he came in, Leicester City has been struggling.
Yeah, we can say Leicester City. No, since he came in, even before he joined Leicester City, they've actually been struggling. So I don't think I'll be putting much blame on the manager. Talking about what's it called, Ruud van Nistelrooy. We saw the work he did at Manchester United, even far better than what Amorim is doing at Manchester United to me. But you know, the quality of teams is actually different. That is where the issue is right now for the manager. Talking about Ruud van Nistelrooy. But we can see that the team that is Leicester City, they are keeping confidence in him. They are maintaining that composure with him. They are giving him what he needs. The benefit of doubt. Probably they've compelled themselves that yes, we are going back to relegation. There's no point sacking this man and paying a lot of money to him as payoff. So why don't we just keep on with him till the end of season? Probably go back to the championship and come back in 2 seasons time better. If there's one thing Leicester City knows how to do, is to go down to the relegation and come back to the EPL. They know how to do that better, but they also need to spend money on this squad, because lots of teams in the EPL are improving themselves. So I don't really want to put much blame on the manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy. The standard of this team is more about the standard of a championship team, not the EPL standard team. They are not the only ones struggling. Look at Southampton, just 9 points in the EPL. That is you just getting about 3 wins in about over 26 matches we've played in the EPL, which is so disappointing for their standards. But these two teams came from the relegation. It's looking like the 3 teams who came from the relegation will be going back. That is Leicester, Southampton, and Ipswich. 3 of them are battling in that relegation water. So it shows the standards of the team they met in the EPL. And you look at Maresca at Chelsea. Even if Maresca was at this Leicester City, he might be struggling in the EPL this season. So Chelsea is a different ball game from Leicester City.
All right, let's round the commentary as it goes right now.
All right, we'll go straight into the commentaries of the game, as straight into the 12th minute. We can see on our screens is Ruud van Nistelrooy, the former Manchester United manager and Manchester United legend. They are currently assessing his team as the medical teams of Leicester City are sweating on with Faiz there, who is currently on the top. It's 12 minutes gone in that encounter at Stamford Bridge between Chelsea and Leicester City, and still 0-0 early scales in that game, as Cole Palmer was almost gifted Chelsea a penalty in the 12th minute, in the second minute of that game, but the referee says that wasn't the tackle wasn't really big enough to be a penalty. And we have the legendary Jimmy Vardy, who is the captain of Leicester City, starting tonight for Leicester City up front. And also at the back we have Mads Emerson, who is the goalkeeper. Is the back 3 of Luke Thomas, Conor Cody, and Wout Faes, who is currently receiving treatment. In the midfield we have James Johnston, Wilfred Ndidi of Nigeria, Bubakari Somare, Victor Christensen. While front is Bilal and Elkanos, Jimmy Vardy, and Preston Daka. Game has restarted there, and it's Chelsea playing in their familiar home attire. That is the all blue jersey there, and that is Jadon Sancho, who couldn't get out to that ball there. It's out for a throw-in to Leicester City. Still 0-0 at the 13th minute.
Right, still 0-0 at the 13th minute. Our viewers, you can drop your comment in our comment section, and we'll be here. You know how we do it in our live watch along show. You can let us know where you're watching us from, and if you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like, and also share the page. Thank you very much.
I think there's one thing we've seen in these early stages, in the early 40 minutes of this game, it has been Chelsea dominating this encounter, and that is typical Chelsea we've seen this season. But like they struggle against Copenhagen in the Conference League during the week. It's about them putting it into the back of the net. Without a striker, it's always a big problem for Chelsea. You can't connect with the players up front. I saw that game against Copenhagen, and I think they were lucky to get those 2 goals they scored on that occasion. The earlier either of Magui or what's it called, or Nicholas Jackson return is the better for Chelsea. So let's see how they'll still cope in this game. But I will expect Chelsea to get a victory over Leicester City. Straight into the 50th minute, and there's a throw in there. It looks like it's a throw in to Chelsea, or is it Leicester City? Let's see. Yes, it's a Chelsea throw in, and it's Fofana who will be picking up this throwing, playing against his former side. His side he joined Chelsea from about, I think, for about 70 million pounds, if I'm not mistaken. Returns it back to the heart of the fences. Leicester City were currently in possession. Emerson with the ball there. We hold on to the ball. The Leicester City goalkeeper, what will he do? He has on the unrushy Chelsea player, but chose to go for safety. Sends a long one into the middle of the park. Chelsea regains possession. Returns it back to Leicester City in the middle of the park. Is Justin on the ball there. Tries to play a long one to meet his teammate there, but Marco Correa was there to deny him that long ball. What is going to be a clearance there from the Chelsea centre back, Tosin Adarabioyo. It's a throw in there to Leicester City, and gradually they're coming into this account. We're straight into the 15th minute. It's quarter of an hour gone out of Stamford Bridge. It's still 0-0 in that encounter.
Yeah, still goalless in that encounter. Remember, the table will change today if Chelsea wins.
I want to certain just actually going to get a victory in this one.
Yeah, if Chelsea win. Already they're sitting on the fourth position.
Fourth position,
ahead of Manchester City, who is 50.
I don't know. That's
if they draw.
Yeah.
A draw is enough
No,
to sit
no.
fourth.
A draw is going to be a disappointing performance or result for Chelsea. It's going to be an horrible one should they get a draw against this Leicester City. Anything less than a victory is a disappointment to Chelsea fans.
Yeah, it's a disappointment, but a draw can take them up.
A draw can take them, but Chelsea shouldn't be drawing against Leicester City. It's not going to be taken. Wilfred Ndidi on the ball there, drives one forward there, sends it to his teammates, and is still looking to attack and tries to play in Preston Daka there. Daka with a cross into the box there. Chelsea will clear the line there, as it looks like it's Chelsea who are going to break out on a long one there. Enzo Fernandez drops it straight into the heart of the Leicester's attack there. Finds Pedro Neto with the ball for Chelsea there, and he cuts one in, returns the ball, still holds onto it, and just dribbles through around this man there, and still Chelsea in possession of that. But they lost possession, and Leicester City will turn the face into attack against Chelsea, and let's see what they make out of that ball there, and returns it back into the middle where he finds Victor Klinsmann there, who finds his teammates there. Here's Leicester City attacking against Chelsea. Face with the ball there, looks inward and finds Wilfred Ndidi finds Somari with the ball there, goes out wide, they lost possession. Yes, Chelsea regaining possession. Chelsea will attack against Leicester City in the 16th minute. What will they make out of this? John City into the midfield finds Chelsea teammates. Chelsea attacking right now. What will they make? Returns it or holds onto the ball there. Angel with the ball there. What will he make? Drops it straight and finds it. Chelsea returning back into the defense. And here is where the problem has always been for Chelsea. When they hold onto the ball, attacking, the instinct is there. Moving forward with the ball is always good, but the end product is always a problem for them. Christopher Nkunku there with the ball there, returns it to the midfield where he finds his Chelsea teammate there. Let's see what Chelsea makes out of this. Adarabioyo on the ball there for Chelsea, and returns it and finds his centre back pair, that is with Wesley Fofana. Yes, Chelsea attacking against Leicester City, who are currently defending with all their life against this Chelsea side. They are not even feeling threatened. And back into the heart of defense is Chelsea, who are taking the ball back to reset through the goalkeeper, and is the Chelsea goalkeeper today is Robert Sanchez, who is back keeping for Chelsea tonight after keeping that game against Copenhagen, where he conceded another controversial goal. If there's one thing about Robert Sanchez, it's conceding those unnecessary goals for Chelsea. Leicester City with the ball there, returns it back to the heart of defense and finds Connor Cody with the ball there. Cody will also to it, and not in a rush to come out against this Chelsea side. The former Wolverhampton player there drops it straight into the midfield. Just a regain possession, and it's Cole Palmer on the ball there, if I'm not mistaken. There drops it for his teammates. Just Chelsea attacking right now. It might just be a chance for a first goal with this beat for Chelsea, and the cross into the box there from Jadon Sancho. But that's Obi getting to the finish, but he retains the ball there, returns it back to his Chelsea teammate. Chelsea attacking right now, back to Jadon Sancho. Sancho with the ball there is good. He has a fast feet there and comes into the ball there. Chelsea with a chance there with that beat. But that he leave the head of a Kukureya there. And what a chance for Chelsea to get on the first goal, but that one counts there. Colwill with the ball there. Levi Colwill there with the ball. What will he make out of this? Still tries to turn and beat his man there. But he has won a big fight there to do with Preston Daka there. And yes, Chelsea cuts out with the ball. Another cross into the box there. was Leicester City will cut out there, back in place. Chelsea, Jadon Sancho with the ball, finds himself in the Leicester City box, and the Manchester United on loan player there with the ball, still dribbling around there, and he went to the floor, and the referee says that is a penalty to Chelsea.
Wow.
And second time, Chelsea player will be going to the floor there, and the referee, Tim Robertson, says this time around it's going to be a penalty. Jadon Sancho was brought down in the box there. I don't know why this player just goes into the tackles unnecessarily. He shouldn't go into tackles like that. There is nothing that you just give the referee no other choice than to give out a penalty there. You would have expected more from Victor Christensen there, but he actually gifted out a penalty to Chelsea. As Chelsea was advantage, opportunity for Cole Palmer to end his goal drought. He's a player who hasn't lost a kick from the spot. Will today be the first time he'll be losing from the spot? Only Mazza and Emerson can have an answer to that.
Well, it's so obvious the penalty. You know, it was a stamp on.
Yeah, it was a stamp. It was a stamp on Jadon
Sanchez. And it's very, very, very clear. And not like the first moment when Chelsea were calling for a penalty. It was not as clear as this. This one is crystal clear.
Yeah, I think the first one, it was more about Cole Palmer trying to sell the penalty to the Leicester City's defender there, Luke Thomas, but Thomas didn't actually buy from that market, that bad market he was trying to sell for him. But this time around, it's undeniable. Jadon Sancho was brought down there, and Cole Palmer has a chance to redeem his image. 7 games without a goal for Chelsea. Will he be getting this in the 20th minute against Leicester City? The pressure is on the Chelsea midfielder. He's yet to score a goal in 7 matches, but he has 100% accuracy from the penalty spot.
5 penalties, 5
But Emerson standing out right there against him. Will he lose this or will he score this? Only time will tell.
All right, 5 penalty for Cole Palmer this season, 5 goal. He has not missed any. Let's see if he will make it.
Why am I actually feeling like he will lose this?
You're feeling like if you lose it.
No. The thing is, he's not in that form for the past about 6 or 7 games. I think if I'm actually Cole Palmer, I'll have actually left that ball for another player to take it. It's better he scores from open play than a penalty after going about 7 games of drought. But let's see what he does from this. Let's see if he can redeem his confidence. He's a big game player, but this is the first time we're seeing in this goal drought situation. So let's see if he doesn't have a tell on him, because we saw the last game in the EPL where he was looking for goals rather than passing to his teammates, and it shows that yes, it's really affecting him so much. So let's see.
I missed it. You got your thoughts right.
Yeah, I said it that he's going to miss it. He should have taken that penalty. The pressure is on him. So I think I said that already.
Yeah. You see, Sheku got it right. Accurately right. I don't know whether
it looks like will there be a retake of that penalty? Will there be a retake? It looks like there will be a retake of that penalty. Let's see that what is happening. The goalkeeper comes out of his goal post. Yes, it's good he lost the penalty already, because the pressure of him never losing a penalty it's also on him. So at least I think it's good he lose one. So that pressure of 100% accuracy from the spot will stop being on his neck. Yeah. If I was the manager, I wouldn't have allowed him to take that penalty, because this is a player who is low. This is a player who is low on confidence. Not scoring 7 games is actually a lot of games, and the pressure is on him. So I think let's see how much he composed himself after losing a penalty. This is what makes players. There's no player who can have 100% accuracy from the penalty spot. It's a ball of lottery. So I think yes, that's a pressure of never losing a penalty is going to leave his head right now.
All right, and first penalty missed for Cole Palmer. Let's see. If he will have to redeem his image from open play by getting a goal. Yeah, it's a corner kick to Chelsea, and that has been taken.
Yeah, that's quickly be taken there by Chelsea. Leicester City is still with the ball there. They'll clear their lines there. And don't forget, yes, that was Cole Palmer losing his first career penalty as a senior player. Header there from Christopher Nkunku, but that was rather a weak header there from the French international. Straight into the 23rd minute, Leicester City will break out from the defense against Chelsea right now. That's what they'll make out of that. Returns it back into the middle of the park. Returns it to finds Luke Thomas. Thomas with the ball there, just to go back to the goalkeeper, who has just made history by being the first man to deny Cole Palmer from the penalty spot. Emerson with the ball there, takes a long one and sets it into the Chelsea half. Tries to play in burst in Decker, but that will be getting to Decker. Back into the middle of the park. There's James Justin with the ball there. Justin regains possession, looks to attack against Leicester City right now. And what will they make out of this? Returns it onto the wing, finds Marco Correa, the Spanish international, finds Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku looks inward into the middle, finds up Cole Palmer, who just lost the penalty. Just back in possession. Moises Caicedo with the ball there, and the Colombia international International. Holds onto the ball, switches wing and sends it back to Wesley Fofana. Fofana with the ball there, chose to go out wide and finds Jadon Sancho, returns it back to Wesley Fofana. Fofana finds Adarabi Oyo in the out of Chelsea defense. Adarabi Oyo comes forward with the ball there and returns it into the wing there, finds his Chelsea teammate. It's still Chelsea in possession, keeping it safe at the back right now. Finds Levi Kowi. Levi Kowi switches and finds Wesley Fofana. Fofana finds his teammate in the out of the midfield there. Chelsea looks to attack there. Kopama with the ball there, goes out to the wing there, and yes, still Chelsea in possession. Kopama holds onto the ball for Chelsea. What will he make out of this? Still holds onto it, comes and drives inward with the ball there, drops it for Levi Kowi. Levi Kowi attack with the ball for Chelsea, finds Michael Correa. Michael Correa with the ball there, returns it back to Levi Kowi, and Kowi holds onto the ball. The England international, 21 years old Chelsea defenders, who hasn't also have a strong performance in this year in the EPL for Chelsea. Still 0-0 as we're approaching the 25th minute of this encounter. Don't forget, Chelsea lost a penalty. Cole Palmer's losing his first senior career penalty since joining Chelsea. Yeah. What a game of football we are currently having.
Yeah, what a game of football. But hey, Chelsea is still in control of the game as it stands right now. And I think that wouldn't affect their confidence because they're still, fighting on.
Yeah, I think it's just football. It's just football. It's these things happen. Penalty will surely be missed one day. For how much we celebrate him not losing penalties since joining Chelsea, is that man who you always give it to 100%. But don't also forget, then he was in a big rich form. And this is a player who is just 22 years old. He's still growing. He's not yet in his prime. He's not even yet on that world class standard. So he will surely lose penalty one day or the other. So it's just about him growing from that situation. What was that? What was that from?
Oh, that was a close.
What was that from Roberts?
No, that was not Robert Sanchez.
No, Sanchez.
That was miscommunication with Tosin Adarabioyo.
Tosin and Sanchez. Sanchez shouldn't fly in like that. Look at that ball again. Look at that cross there. Where was he? What was he doing? Where was he coming from? Look at that. He jumped into no man's land there. That's always one of the problem I'm always having with Sanchez. That was him jumping into no man's land. If that ball hadn't touched Tosin Adarabioyo, probably that would have been a chance for Leicester City. And you have to give it to Levi Kowi, jumping into that tackle, because that would have been a free goal there for Jamie Vardy there. And Jamie Vardy is back on his feet there. The former England international who has played a lot of games this season, but he's still one of those players on Leicester City can also always depend on. But for how long will they depend on him this season? Yes, he's already getting old and he should be very close to his retirement at the age of 38 already, and he's still starting for Leicester City, and he's still their best striker this season. Talking about Jamie Vardy, in 25 games in the EPL this season, he has scored 7 goals for Leicester City and assisted 3 for Leicester City. That is 10 goals and assists at he has contributed to Leicester City. Just a restart play there. Marco Correa finds Levi Kowi. Levi Kowi with the ball there. 27 minutes gone at Stamford Bridge, and still 0-0 between Chelsea and Leicester City. Sends it into the midfield, finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo on the ball there and still drags it around his 2 men there. Goes out wide and finds his Chelsea teammates. While Chelsea's trying to make out of that, and his long ball there tries to tee in Jadon Sancho. Sancho finds it's Chelsea teammate, yes, still Chelsea. Enzo with the ball there, returns it into the midfield, finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo finds Colwill, and yes, Chelsea attacking. Marco Correa with the ball right now, sends it across into the box. He might just bring chance for a first goal for Chelsea, but they couldn't. What was that from Marco Correa? But tries to switch play. And yes, Cole Palmer with the ball there. We just lost a penalty for Chelsea. Cole Palmer. Is that Cole Palmer? No, it looks like that was Neto on the ball for Chelsea. Chelsea will look to send the cross, but returns it back to Neto. Neto will try to take on his man, sends the cross into the box. He might just bring a chance. But there was no way he was going to get onto the ball. Yes, the Chelsea chance there. And still Chelsea with that beat. Oh no. Moises Caicedo with a shot there. And that was a very big volley there from the Colombia international. But the goalkeeper is having a field day. Manzam Emerson there. That was a mad save from him to deny Moises Caicedo from that half volley.
Yeah, that was a beautiful moment from Chelsea there. All so many bodies in the box there. But hey, they were able to defend all the shots coming towards that direction. Let's see if Chelsea will get. But hey, we've seen Chelsea in some of this encounter when they try shots from outside the box. They have a way of breaking the defense to get those goals. I think that's what they need right now.
Yeah, I think that's what they need because presence up front is not there for Chelsea. They don't have a known striker,
Mm.
and you have to give it to, or you have to understand why. What's it called? The manager Enzo Maresca has really find it hard to start. What's it called? Christopher Nkunku. For how good Christopher Nkunku can be, he's not an out-for-out striker, and I think now is the time Chelsea fans will appreciate the works, the drive, and the
Jackson.
push Nicholas Jackson does. Nicholas Jackson does for them whenever he's available. Because without Nicholas Jackson, that is the only no striker we've known for Chelsea. Yes, he might miss a lot of goals, but his presence whenever he's on the field, his hold up play, how much it disturbs down the centre backs, it's nothing. It's something you can't take away from him, and that is one thing they've really missed. You can see the game against Copenhagen. All of the first half, I think just had just one shot on target. They couldn't get into the box. There was no drive going into the box because they don't have a no physical presence of a striker up front. So yeah, that's what I said. The earlier what's it called? Jackson comes back, the better it's going to be for Chelsea. Let's see how the game goes there. Right there, it's the 30th minute, half an hour of football already at Stamford Bridge, and still Chelsea attacking. Jadon Sancho with the ball, sends it cross into the box there, but Leicester City will clear their lines. Chelsea asking all the questions there, but the finishing has really eluded them in this game. And it's Marco Correa on the ball there, and with that be going out for a throw-in. There was a silly push there from Levi Colwill on Preston Daka, and the referee says that is going to be a free kick to Leicester City. It's still a goalless affair right there in 30 minutes gone in that game, and also in that one between Tottenham and Bournemouth. It's still 0-0 in that game, also in the 30th minute, and Tottenham were bouncing off a loss in the in the Europa League, where they lost to AZ Alkmaar 1-0, and they'll be looking to bounce back in this game against Bournemouth, who are also high flying and chasing an Europa League ticket. Who is going to get that ticket? And Tottenham also not really doing very well in the EPL, because as it stands right now, I think they and Manchester United are really battling it for who is going to be the worst team down there. Yes, Manchester United currently have found themselves back in 15th position after Everton played out a full-time draw yesterday with Wolverhampton, and it's Tottenham Hotspur, who are currently 13th right now in the EPL. So let's see how it stands right now. And Leicester City holds onto the ball. Faez looks into the midfield, finds on Sumaris, and here is Justin, the long one there, finds Preston Daka there, but Chelsea will clear the lines off. Then Chelsea attacking. Cole Palmer with the ball there. The ball, he has to redeem his image. No, sorry, that was a Neto with the ball there, and finally finds his Chelsea teammate Marco Correa with the ball there, sends it back into the middle, finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo will look up forward there, finds his Chelsea teammate. Yes, Chelsea attacking with that big shot there, but that's a wayward, a silent shot there from Enzo Fernandez, who knows that yes, Chelsea needs to get a goal as soon as possible. We are straight into the 32nd minute, and it's still a driving affair between these two sides. No goals to show for it.
All right, we have a message in our comment section here. First, we have Ifeoma Odo. It says, hello everyone, Chelsea will be winning 2-0 against Leicester City. Then we have Soma Vivian. He said, good afternoon guys. My name is Nurse Vivian. First time watching. Nice one guys. I think Leicester City will win Chelsea 1 goal today.
Okay, that's
some people did not like that, but anyway, we have some to best. Chelsea is lacking a clinical finish.
Yeah, they are actually. Yeah, it's not even a clinical finish alone. Clinical finisher alone. Any form of striker is what they are lacking in this encounter, because there's no presence of a striker in this encounter for Chelsea. They need a striker who can attack on the line in this encounter, and it's really, really. I'm so sorry to say. You ask yourself, with all the money they've spent, why couldn't they get a second striker? That's the 1 million question that has been on everybody's lips. That you go into the market, spent about 1.2 billion, and it was only Nicholas Jackson and Magui, who is just 18 years old, and Magui is also out injured. So, and even if Magui was fit, an 18 years old or 19 years old player playing the EPL, it can't really, it can't really contain the pressure. We saw what's it called, Shima Mweka, who starts against Copenhagen. You could see the difference that you're playing in a senior team away from under 21. So that problem is really there. Not just Chelsea alone. You can see Arsenal. The season is also going backward for them because there's no defined striker presence in their team. So that need for a traditional striker is always needed for teams. Look at this game. How many times have we seen Chelsea look comfortable in the Leicester City box? It's so hard to see. Right now, I think if I'm Maresca, I'll probably be telling the boys, you have to start taking shots around the Leicester City box, because once on the set scene, every ball they're throwing into the Leicester City box, there's no area presence there to actually meet that, and it's really, really frustrating to see for the Chelsea boys.
Probably that suggestion you were talking about for them to be taking shots out of the box. I think that's what they are trying to do.
And
We see a lot of shots are being taken.
you know,
But they were all blocked.
it's one thing for us to say a lot of shots. It's one thing for us to have shot accuracy again. How many of these Chelsea attackers have shot accuracy? It's either right now. It's either they depend on shots or they depend on individual brilliance, movement of maybe the likes of Jadon Sancho, Pedro Neto, and probably force Leicester City into making another error and concede another penalty. That might just be the easiest route for Chelsea to get a goal in this game. But every other way, coming into the balls, dropping the ball for a striker, Leicester City are not even giving that opportunity for them to run through their lines, and it's really, really frustrating. You can see the crosses coming in, but to who? To no Chelsea players in the box.
All right, let's see if Chelsea will get all those into their head right now. It's a moment for them. Yeah, let's see this build up. Sancho is doing very marvelously away from that wing.
He's actually doing good. He's actually playing good from the wing. Yeah, I think he has actually been giving Chelsea above average performance. Yes, except for the goals which are not coming. That is the only place I'm always having issue with Jadon Sancho. But whenever the ball is with him, holding on to the ball is not always a problem for Jadon Sancho. But putting it into the back of the net might always be a problem for Jadon Sancho. That is one problem he needs to work on. His finishing needs to work on it, and his positioning in the box it needs to work on it. That is the difference between him and what's it called, Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke holding on to the ball, we cut into the box. The first instinct on Noni Madueke's head is to hit it, even before thinking of passing to a player. He's always aiming at goal first. But Jadon Sancho dribbles his way into the box. He looks out for a pass rather than going direct for a goal. So he needs to work on his finishing. That is just the difference between him and Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke in this game would have tried to drive his way in and find a way to shoot. I think that Noni Madueke might even just be the only Chelsea player who is fantastic or good with outside shots.
All right, if from our order say, how can Kopama lost that penalty? For the first time,
It's
a shock to everybody.
Yeah, it's a shock to everybody losing his first penalty in his career. I know it has always been coming. I've been waiting for this day whereby he will lose a penalty for Chelsea, because so you can just take that pressure off him. It's a lot of pressure when you're keeping 100% accuracy, because everybody will be looking up to you that which day are you going to lose it, when are you going to lose it, and the pressure will be mounting on your heart. So it's good he finally had to lose a penalty. So by the time he's taking the next one, the pressure won't be on him again. He'll just be able to put it in the back of the net aimlessly.
All right,
so
it's Chelsea building up from the middle of the pack.
Yeah, so back in play there is Levi Colwill right there. We're straight into the start of 6 minutes, barely 10 minutes to go in the first half of this encounter. And we've rarely seen Chelsea with a chance in this game. A long one there, tries to play in Cole Palmer, but that was actually easily caught out there by Leicester City. Leicester City will break out against Chelsea, and that should just be a yellow card. And Wesley Fofana needs to be careful not to get a yellow card. Went straight into Bilal El Musa there, and they should be back on his feet. Should be able to continue this encounter. That was a reckless. I think I'm not really a foul on the player there. I think he actually did too much on the tackle there. And it's going to be a free kick to Leicester City, and we can see all Leicester City players finding themselves and congesting the Chelsea box there with this off chance for them to get a goal off play. As a free kick, and there's the goalkeeper there, Mats Emerson, will be taking this free kick for Leicester City right there in the 37th minute of this encounter. A long one from the goalkeeper aimed at the Chelsea box there, but Chelsea clears the lines halfway there when it's Cole Palmer who will be chasing the ball, gets onto that ball there, long one there, but there was no Chelsea player to defend that for Chelsea. Speaking play there is Bukari Soumane, who sends it back to the goalkeeper, Emerson. Emerson sends a long one back into the Chelsea half, tries to get in play with his teammate there. Chelsea regains possession. Neto coming back deep to defend for Chelsea, finds Marco Correa. Correa to Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill finds his Chelsea teammate there, Tosin Adarabioyo. Chelsea will attack against Leicester City right now. Jadon Sancho on the ball there, holds onto the ball, faces off against Leicester City's number 16, Victor Christian, will give out that penalty earlier on in this game. Back in midfield, yes, that is Moses Caicedo, finds Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill hold on to the ball there, sends it to Marco Correa. Correa looks inward, finds Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku tries to hold on to the ball. That should be a free kick to Chelsea. Faiz going dangerously into that tackle. Yes, that is it, rightly given. It's a free kick to Chelsea right there in the 38th minute of this encounter.
Yeah, time's ticking. 5 minutes left to regulation time, and It's still
It's
goalless.
still about, it's still about 6 or 7 minutes. There's still time in this game.
And it's still goalless. No goal yet. And I would just hope that Chelsea will be able to get this
And
three point.
not just no goal yet in this game. Even chances has been had to come by from both sides in this encounter. Let's look at it. Shot on target for Chelsea has been three. I think we've seen eight total shots from Chelsea in this game. Three shots on target, three shots off target, and one actually at went straight into the woodwork. And Leicester City just one total shot in this game, just one shot on target. And this is where Chelsea needs to be scared of this Leicester City, a team who is not creating a lot of chances. Once they hit you once and get a goal, that might just be all in that account. A long one there from the Chelsea defender, Chelsea attacker there, Pedro Neto. Marco Correa will gather that, but Leicester City breaks out against Chelsea on the counter. It might just be a chance for Leicester City to break out when Chelsea return against possession. Marco Correa throwing his body into that and gaining possession for Chelsea. Chelsea attack right now. Cole Palmer on the ball there, returns it into the middle of the park. Yes, and Chelsea through the right winger. They'll look to attack and initiate an attack through that right wing. Jadon Sancho with the ball, returns it into the middle, finds Enzo up, finds out Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer with the ball there for Chelsea. Drives around and sends a shot one there to Leverkusen. Leverkusen returns it back to Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo looks forward and finds Wesley Fofana. Fofana with the ball for Chelsea. Attacks for Chelsea through the right wing as we have a lot of Chelsea player on that right wing. A long one. Marco Correa sends it into the box there. There might still be a chance for Chelsea. But the goalkeeper there, Maz Emerson, coming out to gather that. And that was a good defensive work there from Luke Thomas as his awareness was top notch there to deny Chelsea a clear chance to put one into the back of the net. This is the 40th minute of this encounter. And we are just 5 minutes away from the end of the first half.
All right, and we have some messages here on our comment section. Yeah, and for CSC from Odo, say this one Jackson is not among. That guy supposed to be junior class.
Jackson is injured. even when Jackson is not playing, we're still finding a way to blame Jackson for Chelsea's problem. Jackson is out injured. He has been out injured for about 6 weeks right now. I think he'll be back after the international break. Unfortunately, I don't know how the Chelsea Arsenal game will go next week because Chelsea is not having a striker. They're finding it hard to break defense. Arsenal is also not having a striker. But I think the Arsenal one is even far better because they have wingers who can hit you with a lot of shots. You see Ethan Nwaneri, that 17 years old boy, the kind of shots, the kind of accuracy on that boy feet. And you're looking at Chelsea their two goalkeepers are not even up to one. Both Jorgensen and Robert Sanchez are known to make silical errors. So I don't know how they'll really go through that game against Leicester Arsenal next week. I just pray I'm not on that commentary duties at Premier Sports Fan Center. But you can still join us at 5:30 for the game between Manchester United and Arsenal. That promises to be another interesting local rivalry game between those two sides. Some of the successful sides in the EPL just back in possession there, but Marco Correa couldn't keep hold of the ball there and is out for a throw into Leicester City. It looks like both sides will settle for a goalless draw at the end of the first half because we're just barely 3 minutes away from halftime regulation time.
All right, Mero Lubudu is saying that will be an over 1.5 in this game between the two teams. And Vivian also say, hey guys, from what I'm seeing, I'm anticipating Leicester City wins 2-1. And I didn't finish Ifeoma Odo's statement. He said that guy is supposed to be junior class. He said sometimes he played like someone who has epilepsy. Okay,
epilepsy. Wow. That's actually strong. That's actually a strong word. Yeah. That's actually a strong word.
All right. That is Informer's own. That's our own opinion, isn't it? That's opinion.
Okay, is that Chelsea trying to attack right now and talking about that game between Tottenham and Bournemouth? Is Tottenham who are currently trailing 1-0 in that encounter. That game is in the 42nd minute already, and Leicester City, Tottenham Hotspur losing 1-0 at home as it stands right now. That goal was scored by Travania for Bournemouth in the 42nd minute. So Bournemouth, it's advantage Bournemouth as it stands right now, and the table will continue shaping and changing because Bournemouth currently, should it end this way, will be having 46 points, 1 point behind Manchester City, who are currently finding themselves 5th position. And as it stands, if the season ends with this Manchester City's form, Manchester City might be finding themselves playing in the Europa League, and the Europa League looks like it's one of these cups. We've not really seen Pep Guardiola
Yeah.
win, so maybe we'll go to the Europa League next season and win the Europa League. But let's Manchester City be Manchester City. I think they'll still find a way to
The top four.
qualify from the top four for the UEFA Champions League. And you can keep the comments coming in, and don't forget to also click on the notification, like and notification, switch on your notification button so you can always be notified whenever we are in the studio to talk football, like we are currently doing at Premier Sports Fans Center. It's still 0-0 between Chelsea and Leicester City at the Stamford Bridge. The fans are currently quiet. The goals are dry, and we are yet to see a goal come in from this encounter. Just with the ball right there, Levi Colwill drops it to Tosi Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo looks forward into the midfield, finds Moises Caicedo, returns it back to Tosin. Tosi out wide there finds Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku with the ball. We've not really seen much of attacking threat from the French international, and returns it back to Nkunku, who is playing out of position on the wing tonight, with Chelsea having lots of injury worries. And also Mikhailo Modric, we've not really heard much from since that ban due to him failing doping test. And yes, Chelsea attacking right here. Moises Caicedo with the ball tries to play in his Chelsea teammate. You might just be a chance for Chelsea, but Leicester City will clear the alliance. Wilfried Ndidi with the ball there, and beautifully done there. Chelsea regains possession, but this time around it's your rollout for a throw into Leicester City.
While throwing to Leicester City, time ticking. The first half is gone. This is 45 minutes, the 45th minute so far, and it's still goalless. So it's like the first half will be a goalless situation in this encounter. But in the other encounter, there is a goal here. Bournemouth just scored against Tottenham, so
Yeah,
it's 1-0 right now.
That was on
in that game.
Travania scored for Bournemouth in that encounter, and it's a good one for Bournemouth, and getting a lead against Tottenham Hotspur, who are currently struggling. I think Bournemouth are also one of those sides who has really done surprisingly well in the EPL. Surprisingly, a goalkeeper who just rejected, Kepa Arrizabalaga, is the first choice for Leicester for Bournemouth,
Wow.
and he hasn't really done bad with Bournemouth on this season. So it's really great to see him. And Chelsea has lots of decisions to make next season when it comes to their score. There's Kepa Arrizabalaga, a goalkeeper who won Chelsea the Europa League, and the experience is there for the Spaniards. He's currently 28 years old. I think he can be one of the two choice goalkeeper. You can also look at Petrovic, who Chelsea loaned to Strasbourg. You can see the performance he's giving at Strasbourg, and you ask yourself the question: you can't have these two goalkeeper out on loan, and you maintain, or you are keeping
Sanchez.
Robert Sanchez and Jorgensen, who are just I don't know how to qualify those two goalkeepers, but I think easier to consider going this account. I'm talking about Robert Sanchez, but if there's one thing I really know about Robert Sanchez, that mistake will always come in the course of the game. The only thing to report in this first half has really been that that penalty miss from Cole Palmer in the early stages of this encounter. Anything else, it has really been a boring affair between Chelsea and Leicester City in this encounter. We're straight into additional time, and it looks like yes, that is a confirmation. 6 minute additional time to be played at the end of the 45 minutes first half. And the goalkeeper really showed him that yes, he was already making that move to that position. You can see what he missed to the goalkeeper. I'm the first person who denied Cole Palmer from the penalty spot.
All right, talking about Bournemouth, who got that goal, right? Sixth on the log. That is a nice one for them. Just 1 point behind Manchester City. So Chelsea have Manchester City, Bournemouth, and Brighton to contend with.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, no, once it's certain, Chelsea will make it to the Champions League. That is certain. They'll finish top 5 in the EPL. They'll get a chance. They'll get a qualification to the UEFA Champions League. No, I think if one of the EPL teams make it straight to the semi-final of the Champions League, EPL will be allocated on 5 slots for the UEFA Champions League next season. So yes, everything is right now on everybody on their news for both Arsenal and Liverpool. So that one of them should just make it to the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. Chelsea will try to break out, but Faiz is there to deny Chelsea. Beautiful link-up play there from Leicester City as they look to attack against Chelsea, but Chelsea defending very well there. Yes, Marco Correa with the ball there, tries to play in his Chelsea teammate. That is the Neto was brought down by Faiz. And I think Faiz needs to be careful. All this tackle he's making outside reminds me of when we had David Luiz, a no nonsense defender. But he needs to be careful going into those tackles because the way it is, one of these tackles might just end him a yellow card. And let's see how it goes. And talking about yellow cards, yes, the referee has actually been so clean in this first half. We are yet to see a card in this first half.
For Chelsea there in the box, sit down back and oh,
What's that? Nkuku.
Nkuku.
We should be doing better there, though. To me, he should be doing better. But that was a good save from the goalkeeper who got that save for Chelsea and for Leicester City. Look at that movement from Chelsea. Good hold-up play and good link-up play there from what's it called, from Pedro Neto to link up Christopher Nkuku, who couldn't get that shot right into the box there. And yes, might just be a corner kick to Chelsea in the 49th minute, and which is the third or fourth minute of 6 minutes additional time. And might just be a chance to score. Palmer sends one into the box there. Will it beat for there's nobody to pull that. A touch was just what it needed there. Good link up there from Christopher Nkuku. If there was a Chelsea player in the box there, very close to that ball, probably that would have been a goal to Chelsea. But I think he was also free. That was a free header for Nkuku there. He should be doing better from that situation.
Wow. I think he has a lot of players in front of him, so he was looking for placement just to place it at the side of the net. Now, but that one went wide so far. So any moment from now, I think the referee will be blowing for the first half of this game. Time has already gone. It's just playing on the added on time, and it's not a too good first half. No, Chelsea actually played well, but they didn't get the goal. And Leicester City have been on the defensive side, the defending, waiting for.
That's really been disappointing for Chelsea. Yeah. You see 10 total shots in this game, 4 shots on target, and not being able to put one into the back of the net is so disappointing. So much unlike Chelsea, but that is the new Chelsea we are having this season. You look at the games, some of the games they've lost this season, or some of the games they've drew this season. It's games you'll have expected Chelsea to get a victory from. So let's see how it goes. How it goes to the end of it. But first 45 minutes, to me, it's a disappointing game we've seen from Chelsea in this game.
All right, let's see if the second half they'll be coming back. But the referee says game goes on
until 51st minutes. We are playing up to the 51 minutes.
No, but we didn't really have any moment apart from that penalty.
Yeah, the penalty and the VAR check for that first penalty call shout in the second minute.
Okay.
Fires treatment also. We saw Neto also getting air treatment. So I think those are the defining moments that really sum up to be about 6 minutes additional time that we saw. So I think it's still a fair number of minutes added there by the fourth official. Leicester City with the ball there, pushing Decker, and Decker will look to send one into the middle of the park there. But Chelsea regains possession there, and it's Marco Correa with the ball there, drops it straight into the middle, finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo holds onto the ball for Chelsea. What will he make out of that? Still holds onto it and still not really in a hurry to drop that. Finds Levi Coley comes forward with the ball there, sends it a long one, tries to play in Cole Palmer, but that's only getting straight in the England international. And yes, Leicester City will break out against Chelsea right now and looking to attack against Chelsea. Finds Bilal with the ball there. What would they make out of this attack against Chelsea? And they should be sending a cross into the box there. But also Adarabioyo was there to deny Leicester City a clear-cut chance from that cross. And still a chance for Leicester City to cross into the box. All they make out of that. Bilal with the ball there. Sends the shot one there. Just regains possession. And yeah, might just be the last counter-attack for Chelsea. This encounter. The referee says he has seen enough. And that is the end of the first half. The only moment in this game has been Cole Palmer losing from the spot.
Yeah, the only moment of this game is Cole Palmer. 45 minutes was full of exciting moments, but most of those moments are from the side of Chelsea, who had 10 goal attempts. Yeah, 10 goal attempt, and Leicester City just had 1 goal attempt. Yeah, then in the 22nd minute, that was when Cole Palmer missed a penalty. That was the only highlight moment of this encounter. And then we saw Chelsea pressing on, and Leicester City was able to soak all the pressures, and we were able to hold on to Chelsea for a goalless draw at the first half of the game. So, what is missing for Chelsea today?
I think that's really been the presence of a striker. That is what they are really suffering from in this encounter. You look at the box. How many times have they looked threatening in the Leicester City box? I can't even figure out a presence of the attackers in this encounter. Most of them, they were playing around the box of Leicester City, which is so disappointing, and which is so frustrating for the players themselves. I can really feel it on them. Cole Palmer has really find it out breaking into the heart of the Leicester City defense. And when you look at the way Leicester City set out three centre backs and having about you have one, two, three, four midfielders who are standing above the three centre backs are also defensive minded players. Wilfred Ndidi can just slot in between Wood Fires and Conor Kwadi, while Bakare Zumari also can slot in that hole between Luke Thomas and Conor Kwadi to form a five-man centre back when they are defending against Chelsea. So it was really hard. You need the presence of a striker who can cause frustration for the Leicester City defenders. But they've also noticed that yes, there's this Chelsea are just all run without a bite, and so they've made life really really difficult for the Chelsea players.
All right, let's quickly look at the ratings of the players in the first half. The goalkeeper, Matt Ahmed, is the most highly rated player today.
Yeah, that's to be due to the penalty save.
Penalty save. And for Leicester City, and overall is the highest rated player. Then for Manchester City, for Leicester City, the lowest rated player is Vardy.
Yeah, we've not really seen Vardy presence also in this game. I think the combination of Tosin Adarabioyo and Levi Kowi, they've actually handled him very well in the first half. But meanwhile, however, you can't take your eye off Jamie Vardy. He's a dangerous player. He's a slicky striker. That is what a striker does for you. You might not even see them during the game, but one moment you're seeing them, eating out a shot at your defense or finding their way through the defense line. And if there's one thing that we've known about this Chelsea defenders for this season, it's how much they leak unnecessary goals. They can always make errors during games. So one of these moments, yes, we might see Jamie Vardy, take advantage of this Chelsea defenders. He was almost taking advantage of one in the first half. That's skilled ball from Robert Sanchez that had to take a deflection off from Tosin Adarabioyo onto the Chelsea woodwork. If not for Levi Kowi, taking that off the head of Jamie Vardy, that would have been a clear chance for Jamie Vardy to get on the first goal against Chelsea. So you have to be careful against him. Disappointing first half from Jamie Vardy all around, just the way we know him or what we'll have expected from him. Yeah. But don't also forget, he's a 38 years old player.
The age can't, because it comes with experience. Now let's look at the side of Chelsea. The highly rated player here is Levi Kowi, and the lowest is, to me, it's a surprise, Cole Palmer for the first time.
It has to be Cole Palmer because of him losing a penalty. That is why you have Cole Palmer as a lowly rated Chelsea player in the first half. But I just hope he can come back in the second half, and they need to talk to. I think the psychologist team, Chelsea team, needs to talk to him in the dressing room. They need to get his head back into this game. He has really been disappointing for about 5 games. The goal drought has really got into his head, and he wants to score, and that is affecting his play for Chelsea. So let's see how he comes back into the second half and how he handles up the situation. It's really really important to see, because this is a player that Chelsea needs to be in form. And I remember when Maresca was talking against a situation like this, or a day when Chelsea find himself in a situation like this, when he was talking about almost all Chelsea goals we expected to come from Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson. What happens to the other wingers or the other players playing in the attacking formation of Chelsea? If these attackers are scoring, it will take a lot of pressure away from Cole Palmer. The goals are not coming, the goals are dried off, but everybody still expects the goals to come from one source, which is Cole Palmer, who is the only clinical and prolific player in that Chelsea attacking line. So if Cole Palmer is not scoring, if Cole Palmer is not in form, it's really going to be a big problem for Chelsea, and that is a problem we have in attack in this game.
All right, let's look at the players on the bench for the both sides. We start with the one of Leicester City, where we have Jordan Ayew, the Ghanaian, on the bench, and we have Buonanotte, Koulibaly from France, the Cordova, Mavididi, Okoli, Pereira, Tolarix, then Winker. Those are the players on the bench, Is there any name here apart from Jordan Ayew?
We have Caleb Okoli, who is the centre back. A lot of errors from Caleb this season for Leicester City. I think that is one of the reasons why he's on the bench. Another threatening player that can come in and cause a lot of problem for Chelsea has to be Harry Winks, a fantastic midfielder on his day for Leicester City. But looking at it, I think overview, I think they have a better bench than what Chelsea has in this encounter.
All right, let's see. The Fatau is missing, the Ghanaian player, and another Okpoku, the Ghanaian. What is wrong with the Ghanaian these days? They're all getting injured, and even they didn't qualify for the African Cup of Nations. So the two of them on injury list for or Leicester City. So we look at the Chelsea's bench where Achipong is there, Amaugo, and Atwi, where are these guys coming from? Where maybe Shegu will tell us. Badia Shell, Chaloba, Domri Hall, yeah, we know this one, George, Jagasin, and Lavai. You know, I saw one other new name that was the number 9 for Chelsea. I don't know the Copenhagen.
Mweka.
Uh,
Oh, he's a Chelsea that with one player, a fantastic player on his own day. But I think that game came too early for him. The physicality of Copenhagen really affected him in that encounter. So it's one game I don't really expect him starting for Chelsea. But yes, they need to start growing the confidence and the experience in this young man. Every one area, the 17 years old Arsenal player didn't just become what he is on a day. It was just about bringing him gradually and making him feel among. That is what I expect from Chelsea for what's it called for Moeka. Moeka is a good striker on his own day, but he's just still 17 years old. Yeah, so the physicality of the game will always have a tell on him. Looking at the Chelsea bench, like you reel out, I think the center defense, I think coming into this game, having Levico with Entosi and Darabio, I think they've done a fantastic job in the first half containing the Leicester City's attackers. So I don't really have a problem with the defense. Yes, it's good to see Genesis Antwi on the bench for Chelsea. I think this is the first time where we'll be seeing him on the bench. Yes, he's a player from the Chelsea Youth Product. Also, he's a center back. So I think these are the kind of games you use in growing your confidence. We also have Matthias Amogu. They got him from Set 18, the 19 years old French international. He's one player they got, but I don't think he's a player meant for this season. He looks more like a player that will be going out on loan to Strasbourg, because Chelsea will be getting Andrew Santos back from Strasbourg at the end of the season. So Amogu will be moving to Strasbourg at the end of the season. Romeo Lavia is a no-name, but he's just coming back from injury, lengthy layoff. I think about 2 months injury. So they can't just rush him into the starting level. But it's really good to see that Romeo Lavia is back on the bench for Chelsea. He's one of those players that really caused the problem for Chelsea this season, because each time we see Romeo Lavia starting in the middle of the park for Chelsea, he has always, he's always one of those defining players for Chelsea. Good order play, fantastic with the ball at his feet, spread the passes very well, and they've really missed, the profile of Romeo Lavia in the midfield. But for how long will he be? Will he be back for Chelsea without getting injured? That is another big question. Tyreek George, yes, that is a player I think might be coming in for Chelsea in the second half. Just like I was saying about Ethan Nwaneri, if there's a player who has really shown who has really improved over time, it has to be Tyreek George. 2 assists in these last 2 games for Chelsea. We saw that assist when he came in for that Enzo goal against Copenhagen, and in the last EPL game for Chelsea where he dropped an assist for Chelsea also. So I think Tyreek George, I really expect him to come into this game, probably for Christopher Nkunku or maybe for Pedro Neto. Tyreek George on that left attack wing for Chelsea might actually do more of a damage than what we've seen from Christopher Nkunku in that position in the first half. So I think you will surely be seeing Tyreek George coming in the second half. I don't really know the moments when he'll be coming in. Karen Delsbury All, yes, that's the former Leicester City midfielder. He hasn't really seen a lot of playing time at Chelsea, so I don't really expect him also to come into this game, because the midfield is still good for me. The attack is where Chelsea has a problem, and surprisingly there is no striker on this bench for Chelsea today.
No, it's not.
Because I would have expect Moeka should have been on the bench, because that is still the only known striker who has been playing with the Chelsea players. Or maybe in the second half, maybe they take out Jadon Sancho for Tyreek George. If Jadon Sancho is coming out, if Jadon Sancho is being replaced by Tyreek George, that will be George slotting into the right wing. Pedro Neto coming back to the left wing attack position for Chelsea, while Christopher Nkunku slots into the striker's position. And don't forget, even we are talking about Cole Palmer. Yes, last season, I think under Pochettino, when Nicholas Jackson also went injured, he had this problem. Last season also under was it last season? Yes, last season was under Pochettino. Yeah. He had this problem in the Carabao Cup. I remember that game against Middlesbrough when he was losing a lot of clear-cut chances. 1-on-1 in those games he was losing it. So it's psychological for Kopama. I think they need to sit him down and just let him take off that pressure from his head, because it's really affecting him and it's having a toll on him. But for how long will he continue to control his game?
All right, we Magui is still on injury bench. Gusto, Jackson, James. We saw him in the.
James is not injured. They said because what's about James is you don't really know if he's injured or is ill. He played 90 minutes against Copenhagen. I think if there's one thing this season, it has been I think Maresca has already tried with what's it called, Rhys James. Yes, because right now you have to manage the way you play. You've seen that this is not a player that can play 2 games on the bounce. It's not a player that can play 90 minutes on the bounce. We've seen how much times he has gone out injured for Chelsea. So the management, and if we watch that game against Copenhagen, they put him in a position whereby he won't be doing a lot of sprinting.
Yeah.
Like if he was playing as a right back, he would have been running up and down and probably draw up, tear his muscle again. But this time around, they slotted him in the middle of the park to play as one of the 2 defensive midfielder. Yeah. I think he did a good job in that game. But looking forward that they have Arsenal next week. They need what's it called? They need him fresh and without any injury scare or without injecting him before that game. So I think that's probably why they're taking that risk of not setting him in the squad against Leicester City. But let's see if it's a positive risk to be taken or not just a negative risk. Should Chelsea lose this game or should Chelsea draw this game? The question will be that why was the captain left out? But I don't think that illness was actually a real one. It's just about controlling the damages about Rhys James. Yes, they have to rest him for that game against Arsenal because he needs all his squad in that game.
All right, other players on the missing players is Kelly Mann, Madwe K and Mudrik.
Yeah,
Mudrik out of the season now.
No, he's not out of the season. No.
Suspended.
He's suspended. We don't know. We are still waiting for the sample B. His B sample from the first one came positive that yes he took it was positive for doping, so we're waiting for the return of his B sample to see if that actually stands. But I think if there's a player I've really missed at Chelsea, it has to be surprisingly Miyako Modric. I've really missed him in the Chelsea starting 11 or Chelsea team.
All right, let's. Can you just give us some analysis on this Van Nistelrooy? We saw him at Manchester United. He played 3 matches unbeaten. Is it 3 or 4? Yeah, unbeaten before we all were shouting, given the opportunity to even coach Man U. People were shouting, including me. And now it's at Leicester. What actually affected? Is it the crop of player or the quality of player or that has actually, it's not to me, if you look at his the result he's getting right now at Leicester City, it's not that encouraging.
Yeah, the result of Leicester City is not encouraging. You can see them, in that relegation waters. After 28 games, they currently have 18 points, which is really, really disturbing for to see. But we still have about 45 minutes. Is he going to lose this game? Is he going to win this game? Should he win this game, it will be his first win in 12 games for Leicester City. It has been disappointing, but you can't always take away the standards of Manchester United and Leicester. We can't compare them together. The caliber of players at Leicester is not the same with the caliber of players at Manchester United. At Manchester United, it might have been easy for him because when you look at the caliber of players on the likes of Onana, the likes of Maguire, there's a Rashford then when he was there, Ojland was there. We have what's got Bruno Fernandes in the middle of the park. I would have preferred Van Nistelrooy being given a full-time job at Manchester United rather than Manchester United bringing in Amorim. Amorim hasn't really done good. You can see it's just about 2 slots between Manchester United and Leicester City. Manchester United currently sitting on 15th position. Leicester City find themselves in 18th position. But I think he did a very good job at Manchester United. But we can't compare the quality of both sides. The quality is way different.
Way different. Well, so the match is about to commence. All the players coming back to this pitch right now. So we're expecting the second half to commence right now. You expect Chelsea to win the second half?
Yeah, I actually expect a win for Chelsea. Like I said, a draw is not a good result. Anything less than a victory in this game, Chelsea don't have any business without anything less than a draw. They have to take a victory in this game against Leicester City. This is a side we're talking about a side who hasn't won a game in 12 matches. They've lost about 11 games. Let me see if they even managed to get a draw out of those 11 games. So if you're not getting a victory, yes, it's okay. In between, I think they got a victory against Tottenham. That was in the EPL. That's let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 straight loss in the EPL. They lost 4-0 to They lost 4-0 to Everton. They lost 2-0 to Arsenal, lost 4-0 to Brentford, lost 2-0 to Leicester City, to West Ham. So if you're not getting victory against this type of team, then there's a big problem for your.
And you're not even scoring goals.
Yes.
Goal without scoring.
So there's a big problem for Chelsea if they're not getting a victory in this one.
All right, the second half of commence right now. It is Chelsea who is still in their conventional blue jersey with white numbers, playing from left to right, and Leicester City on white playing from right to left.
Okay, yes, Moses Caicedo with a good one for Chelsea there, and they'll link up to attack right now. Yes, Marco Correa with the ball. What will he make out of that? Marco Correa finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer finds holds onto the ball, finds Moses Caicedo. Caicedo goes out wide, finds Jadon Sancho. Sancho will try to build something out of that, but returns it to former Leicester City player there, talking about Wesley Fofana. Fofana with the ball for Chelsea, drops it inward into the heart of the defense where he finds Tosin Adarabioyo. Colwill with the ball for Chelsea. Colwill with a long one. Chelsea will look to attack against Leicester City. It might just be a chance for Chelsea. It's Mark Cucurella in the box there. But good defensive work from the Leicester City defender. I'm talking about Justin James there to cut that attack from Chelsea. Look at that link-up play from the Chelsea player, Neto and Marco Correa. If Marco Correa was a striker, probably he would have taken a shot at the first instant there. But Chelsea were coming out threatening from the first minute in the second half. It's a corner kick to Chelsea right now, and it's the 47th minute with Debbie getting an immediate goal from the kick start of the second half, just like we saw in that one against what's it called, Copenhagen. Still just in possession of the ball, and here's a cross and rolls out for a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick, and that was a disappointing one there from the Chelsea standing captain Enzo Fernandez.
All right, then Culvert made it 2 for Bournemouth right now as it stands in the 52nd minute of that encounter. What is wrong with Tottenham?
Well. One thing is they will be relegating. I'm still banking on the words of Angel Postecoglou that is the second season you do win a trophy, and I want to see that trophy is going to win this season. So you look at all the guys they've sacked at Tottenham. You look at that is is that not Thomas Tuchel? Yes, that's Thomas Tuchel. At the Chelsea, right there at the Chelsea stadium. Enjoying this boring football between Chelsea and Leicester City. Probably back to famous ground. This is the stadium where he won the UEFA Champions League as the manager of Chelsea. Yes, we can't forget that. He'll always be remembered in the history book of Chelsea. And funny enough, after Thomas Tuchel, they've really struggled to have a good coach at Chelsea, or a coach who understands the dynamism of this Chelsea side. So let's see. Yes, Pedro Neto, who is now playing out wide for Chelsea, cross into the box. He might just be a chance for Chelsea. Will it be it? No. But this time around, that was a good defensive work there from Conor Cardi and the Leicester City centre back to deny Jadon Sancho a chance of getting a goal for Chelsea. It's going to be a corner kick right there, the second corner kick for Chelsea in the second half, and it's just 48 minutes. And Enzo Fernandez will go for a shot when they find Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer drops it for Moses Caicedo. Caicedo returns it back to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer with the ball there, sends an in-swing guy into the box. It might just be a chance for Chelsea, but the goalkeeper gathers that as Mads Emerson gathers that. He's still the main man there for Leicester City. The only reason why Chelsea are here to score a goal in this game. But I think the finishing touch there from that Chelsea player that lashed onto the end of that ball from from Cole Palmer was actually a poor one there. Back to the goalkeeper, and it's Matt Emerson with the ball there. Emerson with a long one into the middle of the park there. Tries to find play in Jamie Vardy, but Vardy will be getting onto that. And it's Leicester City in possession of the ball. Chelsea regains possession, and it's Cole Palmer regains possession. The referee says that was clean and allows players to continue, even though the Leicester City player was down. Yes, Chelsea attacking right now. What was that? Lost possession. And it's Luke Thomas there who get us that. And the referee says that was a foul against Jadon Sancho, who doesn't believe that. You can see him having a word with the fourth official that was a soft touch on Luke Thomas who went down. Let's see that give that was a touch, soft one. Footballers and lies. You had the hand on him.
There was no touch.
No, there was a touch on. You had the touch on the player. So
on the hand.
Yeah, there was a touch there.
All right, and the goal scored by Culvert for Bournemouth has been disallowed. Yeah, it was considered an offside.
Okay, as we can also see the legendary.
Boyle.
That's Boyle, the Chelsea owner. You can see it looks like he's even dozing off on the seat there. It's so boring for this game. Well, Chelsea, yes, we were destroyed into this encounter to change the face of this encounter. It has been one disappointing afternoon, but Chelsea would take a 1-0 victory as a good result. Should they win this game at the end of the day. We're straight into the 56 minutes. Just a restart play from a free kick. Adarabioyo finds Levi Kowi. Kowi with the ball there for Chelsea. Sends it straight onto the wing there where he finds his Chelsea teammate, and it's Chelsea attacking right now. Returns it back into the hands of Levi Kowi. Levi Kowi with a long one tries to play in Christopher Nkunku, but Leicester City will clear their line against this Chelsea side. Back in play there, and it's still 0-0. Chelsea will look to attack against Leicester City right now. It's Moises Caicedo with the ball there. finds Angel Fernandez. Angel Fernandez holds onto the ball, looks out to the wing there, finds Jadon Sancho. Sancho still holds onto the ball. And what will he make out of this? Tries to go around this man and finds Angel Fernandez. Fernandez into the heart of the midfield, finds his Chelsea teammate. Chelsea will attack against the Leicester City right now. And still Chelsea in possession. And what will they make? Levi Colwill goes out wide there, finds Marco Correa. Correa to Christopher Nkunku, who returns it back to Levi Colwill. Colwill will find Marco Correa. Correa returns it back to Levi Colwill. Colwill with the ball there for Chelsea. Finds Darabioyo Tosin. Tosin finds his Chelsea teammate Wesley Fofana. Fofana looks into the middle, finds his Chelsea teammates. Chelsea attacking right now. And surprisingly, it's what's it called? The Chelsea midfielder Moses Caicedo is here to pick a yellow card in this game. I think he has kept it really clean in this account. The goalkeeper Robert Sanchez with the ball there drops it straight onto the part of his teammates Wesley Fofana, who finds Moses Caicedo, who finds Marco Correa. Correa with the ball for Chelsea, cuts inward with the ball, and Chelsea will look to attack right now. With this be a chance for them to get that needed goal in this encounter. Still holds onto the ball in the attacking fault there. That is Pedro Neto. Chelsea with the ball there, and yeah, is still Chelsea attacking through Christopher Nkunku. Tries to play one through that little hole there, but the Leicester City player had a good reflex on that. Chelsea in possession of the ball. This is Wesley Fofana, who chose back to the Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez. Downs the attack from Chelsea right now. Here's still Chelsea. Levi Colwill with the ball there, finds Tosin Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo with the ball. What will he make out of that? Still holds onto it and returns it back to Levi Colwill. Colwill will attack for Chelsea, sends it into the middle of the park and back to where it came from. And Levi Colwill will hold onto that, finds Tosin Adarabioyo. Adarabioyo comes forward with the ball for Chelsea, finds Wesley Fofana. Fofana straight into the path of Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez too with a 1-2 with Moises Caicedo. Enzo with the ball there, returns it to Moises Caicedo. Caicedo finds Wesley. Wesley with the ball there, finds Tosin. Tosin holds onto the ball for Chelsea. Has about 3 Leicester City players on him. And finds Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill out straight into the path of Marco Correa. Correa finds Wesley Fofana. Chelsea looking to attack, initiate an attack against this Leicester City side. And here's Wesley Fofana with the ball. Tries to shield that ball of the Leicester City player. Finds Enzo Fernandez with a long one. But there's no Chelsea player. The end product still being the problem for Chelsea in this one.
Yeah, so there's a infringement there against Nkunku. Yeah, and it's arguing with the referee against him in the Nigerian international. You can see Van Nistelrooy, still trying to be technically, trying to change.
Should they lose this game? It will really be hard on Leicester City because I think they've really tried against this Chelsea. They've contained Chelsea very well in this encounter. Apart from that penalty we saw in the first half, that was the only clear mistake they made in this encounter. Away from that, I think yes, they've kept composure very well and frustrated them Chelsea in this encounter. You can see the frustration on the face of the Chelsea players. Everything they've thrown against Leicester City is not really working the way they would have wanted it. They've been so disciplined in the middle of the park against Chelsea.
Right. So it's still Chelsea now building up momentum, through Cucurella.
Yes, Marco Correa with the ball there. That's Marco Correa who has finally broken the deadlock for Chelsea. I want to show there from the Spanish left back there to score for Chelsea. A goal there from Marco Correa. A surprising shot. Yes, we've said it from the first half. If they're finding it hard to come into the box, why not just break from from outside the box? And that is what Marco Correa has just done for Chelsea. Look at the build-up play there and the switch-up play from the Chelsea players. No Chelsea attacker was in the box there. Nobody saw that coming. Even the goalkeeper would have expected a cross or a pass there from Marco Correa, but he had other intentions, and the intention this time around was the right one from the Chelsea left back there. Marco Correa left off flying in the air and straight into the left top corner of the box there, and there's a Chelsea goal in this encounter. Marco Correa broken the deadlock at the 60th minute of this encounter. It's Chelsea 1, Leicester City 0.
Wow, what a goal for Cucurella. It was intentional about doubt outside the 18 box, some meters away from the 18 box. That shot grounded, and Mad was helpless in that, and sent it to the right side of the goalkeeper, the left side of the goalkeeper. It was helpless, and that one just rolled to the back of the net. And you can see Enzo Maresca Now cooling down with some cool water.
I think he did that, but the game is not over yet. The game is not over yet. Now, now the question on what's it called? The question, 1 million question that will be on the table of what's it called? The Leicester City manager Ruud van Nistelrooy right now is, will he attack? Will he attack against Chelsea this time around and looking to get that second goal? And should he come out to attack against Chelsea, it's really going to loosen his composure at the back and give Chelsea a clear chance to hit against him. Yes, Victor with the ball there. Victor Christensen with the ball there, sends a cross into the box. He might just be a chance for Leicester, but the goal scorer there, Marco Correa, clears the lines for Chelsea there. It's rolled out for a throw into Leicester City as Chelsea leading 1-0 with about 29 minutes to go in regulation time in this encounter.
It looks like Venezuela want to go attacking because we already seen the handwriting on the wall. The players going massively against Chelsea, but I think to me it's more dangerous to go like that.
Well, I think to me it's less dangerous to attack against Chelsea because when you look at it, who are the attackers in this Chelsea side? There's no striker. Yeah, on counter, Chelsea can be dangerous when they hit them on the counter, but they need to loosen up at the back. You're playing with about 5 to 7 players, defensive-minded players. It looks like yes, they set themselves up to come into this game to get a draw against Chelsea. That is what they came out to do in this encounter. But still 1-0, they can loosen up and try, to attack against Chelsea, knowing fully well that this Chelsea defense can always make errors and they can take advantage of those errors. That is what they just need to do right now. And let's see what they make out of that. Will it be a chance for them as Chelsea will ask to defend against Leicester City right now? It's Chelsea leading 1-0, cross into the box there, aimed at Jamie Vardy, but Vardy couldn't get out to that. Well, that mistake from Chelsea, but Chelsea regains possession. It's Cole Palmer on the ball for Chelsea, beats his man there, still beats second and still holds onto the ball, beats 3, and good older play there from Cole Palmer. Will be thanking Marco Correa for getting that goal and reducing the pressure of losing that penalty in the first half. And Chelsea back in possession with the ball there, and it's Adarabioyo holding onto the ball for Chelsea. Finds Levi Colwill. Colwill will hold onto the ball for Chelsea. What we call make as of that, returns it to Adarabioyo. Tossing with the ball, finds Wesley Fofana, the former Leicester City defender. Finds Moses Caicedo in the middle of the park. Returns it back to Wesley Fofana. Fofana takes a long one. Play into the hands of Jadon Sancho, but Sancho couldn't get hold of that. Leicester City will attack against Chelsea, and they look to stretch the Chelsea defense. And finds Thomas there. Thomas looks forward into the midfield, finds Wilfred Ndidi back to Cody. Cody finds his teammate there, and they looks to attack here against Chelsea. What would they make out of that? Look, Thomas with the ball, returns it back to Cody. Cody with the ball there, finds Faiz in the heart of the fence. Faiz will hold on to the ball, drops it into the middle, finds Preston. Preston returns it back to Sumari. Sumari with the ball there, goes out wide, finds James Johnson. Johnson returns it back into the midfield. And yes, still Leicester City looking for a way to break through the Chelsea midfield. Right now, it's not Chelsea who are doing more of the defensive work, frustrating Leicester City for all what Leicester City has done for the first 16 minutes of this game. Now, Chelsea have them where they want them to be. Chelsea wants them to come all out against them right now so they can, find the advantage of hitting them on a counter. And I think before the 70th minute, we might be seeing a second goal in this game.
Yeah. It looks like we're gonna get more goals in this game because Leicester City are out right now. Pocket of spaces. Chelsea can utilize to get another goal in this encounter.
Okay, let's see if they'll be utilizing that and straight into the hands of the Victoria who finds Marco Correa. Correa left that flying into the middle. And yes, Chelsea attacking there. What a dribble there. I guess Faiz. That should be a yellow card to Faiz. Let me see if the referee is giving that. I think he's not giving that. And yeah, that is the dangerous man Leicester City will be throwing into this game right now. That is Harry Winks will be coming in for Leicester City. Let's see what he'll be bringing into this counter. Talking about Harry Winks. Right now, we're straight into the 66 minutes of this encounter. Somari will be taken out of this account. A beautiful game he has played in this first 60th minute, and is right now they need an attacking substitution. I think that's where Harry Winks comes in for them. Like I was saying before, that you have to loosen up. You can't be playing with about 7 defensive-minded players. Bukayo Somari, Wilfred Ndidi, like I analyzed in the first half. These players can always slot into the back 3 to make it a back 5. James Justin is a right back. Victor Christian is on that left back. That is about 7 defensive-minded player you're playing with just three attacking minded players. So it's more about trying to close airtight the defense and not allow any mistake in the to happen in this game. But for 60 minutes they sucked that pressure. But unfortunately, that shot from Marco Correa losing up everything for Leicester City. So it's the dice is currently on the table of Leicester City. Can they throw one against Chelsea? Let's see. It's Chelsea finding themselves in the box of Leicester City. It's Cole Palmer with the ball. They're dribbling around and returning. What was that pass from Cole Palmer? And yes, Leicester City will have a chance to attack against Chelsea. Jamie Vardy with the ball there, but he has about 4 Chelsea players to beat there and returns it back into the midfield where he finds Harry Winks. Harry Winks will hold on to the ball there, goes out wide and finds his teammate there. Yes, Leicester City with the ball there, cross into the box, straight into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, who doesn't want to concede a goal today. And Chelsea will look to attack right now. Here is Wesley Fofana with the ball there. He drops it straight into the part of Enzo Fernandez, who finds Pedro Neto. Neto has 3 players to beat, finds Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho in the box there for Chelsea, returns it back to his Chelsea teammate. That was a low shot there from Enzo Fernandez, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper Mats Emerson, who get us that comfortably for Leicester City. We're straight into the 68 minutes, barely 22 minutes to go in this encounter. So Chelsea have to hang on for 22 minutes for a famous victory over Ruth Van Nistelrooy's boys, Leicester City.
All right, there's one goal more for Tottenham. Just got their first goal right now.
The equalizer.
Yeah, no, not yeah. It's 2-1.
It's 2-1. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. The Kluivert goal stands.
Yeah, I think they got another goal apart from that one. So it's 2-1 right now. Meta Pepesa, yeah, got that one goal.
That's really good to see. Let's see if they can complete the comeback in that encounter. If there's one thing they know how to do, they know how to get some comebacks in a game of football. Yes, it was Evan Nielsen who got the second goal. And the difference between these 2 goals was just 2 minutes. Evan Nielsen got the second goal for Bournemouth in the 65th minute, and Kepa conceded one to Sarr in the 67th minute. Yes, Leicester City looking for the equalizer against Chelsea, and were a chance opportunity for them there, but the referee says that was an offside call against Preston Daka, the Zambia international. As it stands right now at the 69th minute, it's still Chelsea leading 1-0 against Leicester City.
Yeah. So beautiful moment there for Leicester City, but a good work there.
I think that was a foul. That was a foul against Daka.
Tosi Adarabio, you cleared that one out, but he had a stamp on him by the Leicester forward there. But hey, good one for Chelsea up to now, keeping a clean sheet. Let's see if they can hold on to the end.
Okay, as the end is what justified the means right now. A 3 point is all on the table for Chelsea. They need to get the 3 points in this game. It's Levi Colwill with the ball there. Time is fast ticking. 69 minutes gone in this encounter. A long one from Chelsea to try and threaten Leicester City, but straight into the Leicester City goalkeepers and their Mats Emerson handles that for Leicester City. Sends it one straight into the midfield, and back is Leicester City with the ball. Luke Thomas with the ball there and switches play to Cody. Cody returns it back to the goalkeeper Emerson. Emerson will hold on to the ball. What will he make out of that? Will he go out wide, but chose to go straight into the path of Wilfred Ndidi? Returns it back to Cody, and yes, Leicester City from the defense tries a long one, tries to play in Jamie Vardy, but Marco Correa is there to meet that for Chelsea, but it allows clears that for Chelsea and is off to a Leicester City's throw-in. 70 minutes on the mark of this encounter right now. We have barely 20 minutes plus to go in this encounter. Chelsea have to get a second goal or angle not to allow Leicester City equalize in this game. Leicester City are coming all out against Chelsea right now to see if they can also force that equalizer against the Blues in this encounter. Back in play, yes, they lost ball there. Yes, Chelsea attacking right now, but this will be a chance for a second goal for the Blues there. Yeah, he's Cole Palmer there, chose to go for a goal. Here's Pedro Neto shaping up. Yes, still Chelsea. Jadon Sancho with the ball in the box there. Tries to go for a goal. Well, that was a good low block there from Cody. Experienced defending there from Connor Cody, the former Wolverhampton defender. That was a good defensive work there from Cody. Connor Cody there, who joined Leicester City for $9.2 million from Wolverhampton.
Yeah, so Chelsea out right now. It's like all those pocket spaces is beginning to open up for Chelsea.
Yeah, it's surely going to open up.
Yeah.
They've Leicester City have tried. They've losing up right now. They are chasing a goal against Chelsea. They know we are in the 70 plus minutes. It's now you have to risk it all. It's either you concede or you score against this Chelsea side. So that is what is playing out right now. Here's a corner kick to Chelsea. Enzo Fernandez with the ball there for Chelsea in the 71st minute of this game, and they'll be looking to send an in-swinger into the box. But the referee is going to have a word with the players there. That is Wink and and Marco Correa, where the referees having a conversation with Harry Wink and Marco Correa right there. Marco Correa is the goal scorer for Chelsea. Harry Wink is the player who they threw into the game in the second half. The players needs to be careful in the box there, not to cause an infringement in this moment. Here's a corner kick, a long one into the box there. Now that leader there at the head of the Chelsea player, back in play there, is sent straight back into the path of Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez to Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer looks inward into the midfield, finds his Chelsea teammate there. Yes, Chelsea attacking right now. What would they make out of that? And this back in play is Moises Caicedo with the ball there, just to go straight into the path of Cole Palmer, who now plays close to the right wing there. Cole Palmer will find Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez with an in-swinger into the box there, but that was a unnecessary that there from Levi Coley, because that will threaten the Leicester City defense, and it's advantage Leicester City right now because they have a chance to eat out from a goal kick. Chelsea will prepare to substitution. It has been a good 70 minutes of performance for the return. Wesley Fofana will be replaced by Trevor Chalobah, and also Chelsea will be making another substitution. It's Tyreek George who will be thrown into this encounter.
Yeah, let's see what they bring forward.
That looks like Skopama will be replaced in this encounter.
We can see Kobe going out, but he has done.
No, it's not Kobe. Kobe can go out. No. Fofana, this Fofana going out.
Okay, Fofana going out.
That's Wesley Fofana being replaced. There's Palmer also going out. Palmer is also being withdrawn. And surprisingly to see that Palmer is being withdrawn at 72 minutes by a Chelsea manager. It has really been a disappointing one for the Chelsea player. He needs to get his head into the game.
Need to get his head into the game gradually. One who at the point in time was the hero, looks like the hero of the Chelsea side, is gradually dropping seriously, and is dropping so fast.
That is it now. When you depend too much on him, there's no replacement for Kopama in the Chelsea side. And I think I really love this substitution right now, because that means Christopher Nkunku will slot into the attacking midfield position, while Jadon Sancho maintain his position on that on that right wing. Tyreek George moves straight into the left position where Kopama, Christopher Nkunku will be leaving right now. And Tyreek George is an interesting runner with the ball. He's a player who is comfortable with the ball at his feet, but let's see what he brings into this game for the remaining barely 24 or 25 minutes we'll be having left to play in the second half. We're straight into the 74th minute. Is Leicester City who are chasing this game. I said 20, about 15 to 16 minutes we'll be having left to play in the second half. Still to come tonight is that game between Arsenal and Manchester United, and what promises to be an interesting game. Manchester United won't want to lose that ego or that bragging right against Arsenal, and they want to stop Arsenal from winning the EPL. A loss in this game to Arsenal will further dent Arsenal chances of mathematically winning the EPL this season. That will make it 3 seasons on the bounce where Arsenal has finished second position. When are they going to win the EPL again?
That is if they finish second.
They'll surely finish. What's this? They'll surely finish second. There's no way they won't finish second.
Because if they begin to lose all their matches,
there's no way they can't lose all their matches. They can't lose all the matches. They are not that bad. Yes, Chelsea breaking all out right now, looking to attack and initiate an attack against Leicester City. It's Wesley Fofana. Tyreek George will get Jadon Sancho with the ball, caught inward with the ball there. A chance for Chelsea to eat out on the shot there. What a shot there from the Chelsea player there. But that won't threaten the goalkeeper. It looks like Jadon Sancho has moved to his favorite left position to attack for Chelsea. And looks like there's an injury scare there for a Leicester City's player right there in the 75th minute of the second. It's still 1-0 Chelsea lead against Leicester City. Sorry, before the Chelsea fans actually come from my head. And that is Facundo Bonate went down there from that shot. It took one.
It was a collision with his teammate.
Was it collision?
Yeah, he had a collision with his teammate, so he went down. So it's not a free kick. So let's see if he can continue.
That is Facundo Bonate. He's back. That is what's it called? Preston Daka, who went down there from that challenge. But he's back on his feet. We've not really seen much from the Zambia international in this account. 75 minutes gone in this account. Barely 15 more minutes for Chelsea to hang on to a slim victory over Leicester City. But it's a game of football. Anything can still happen.
Yeah, anything can happen in this encounter. So it's going to be a dead ball situation here. The referee will throw that because there was a collision between two players. But he decided to give it to the Chelsea player because they were already in possession of the ball.
And they didn't.
And it's a moment for Chelsea. Can Oh, how on earth did he miss that? He will have gone for one touch there.
Well,
And
wait, that was that was actually wrong from Chelsea because the Leicester City players were expecting Chelsea to give that pass back probably to the goalkeeper or send it out for a throw. Yes, to Chelsea, Neto in the box there, but this time around he throws out for a corner kick. But they should have gotten a goal from that opportunity presented to them there. And yes, it's going to be a corner kick to Chelsea. Pedro Neto standing on the ball on the corner kick on duties right now in the 77th minute of this encounter. 13 more minutes for Leicester City to try and get a necessary comeback against Chelsea in this encounter. They'll fancy themselves getting a draw, but it's Chelsea who have to take this corner kick first. And yeah, it's a corner kick. It's Pedro Neto standing on this for Chelsea. Will he be sending an swinger? Will it be a short pass there just to go for the long one into the box? Here's Chelsea lost possession. Neto regains possession for Chelsea. What will he make out of this? Sends another cross into the box. Leicester City will clear their lines, and back in play there is Enzo Fernandez going onto the ball there, and he just to go on the long run there and beats his man and finds himself in the box there and still out for another corner kick to Chelsea. Good run there from that young player.
right, good run from Fernandez. But it was a beautiful walk there by the defense of Tottenham. I think that there's a situation here in this encounter. Tottenham have a penalty right now against Bournemouth.
I said it. If there's one thing they know how to do, they know how to do those unimaginable comeback in a game of football. And it's 10 corner kicks for Chelsea. No goal from 10 corner kicks. It's so surprising to see. The one would have expected if this was Arsenal getting 10 penalties, 10 corner kicks, probably one or two would have gone into the back of the net. Let's see if Chelsea can turn one of their corner kicks into a goal in this account. So a corner kick to Chelsea's Enzo Fernandez starting on this in the 78th minute, and Yajitani will send an instant into the ball, sends it straight, but eluded the Chelsea player in the box, but still Chelsea advantage and chooses to go back to Enzo. Enzo will send another cross and spills it into the box. What a chance for Chelsea there. Well, that took off that deflection of the Leicester City player. But the referee says there was an infringement there from the Chelsea player, Levi Colwill. And it's going to be advantage Leicester City. It's a free kick to Leicester City in the 79th minute of the second. Still Chelsea leading 1-0 with 11 minutes to go in regulation time.
Time ticking. One goal lead is a slim lead. And Chelsea should wake up. Just a goal from Leicester City. I think they will be dropping 2 points.
Yeah, I think they're trying to score more goals. Chelsea are trying to score more goals or double their lead in this account. But that's really be hard to come for them in this account. But there's still a lot of time in this game. Let's say we still have 11 minutes for them to try and get that second goal and that security goal in this account. Yes, the goal scorer there for Chelsea. And Chelsea looks to attack right now. What was that? And that was Jadon Sancho trying to hold up play for Chelsea, but let loose of the ball there. And yes, Leicester City back in possession of the ball. Steals onto the ball in the out of defense there. Leicester City will try to attack right now. Back is Faiz with the ball there, looks inward into the midfield, finds his teammate, and his Cody will get onto the ball there. Leicester City tries to attack against Chelsea, lost possession in a dangerous position, and the referee allows plays to continue. Back in place, Chelsea still in possession. Enzo Fernandez with the ball, plays it straight into the path of his teammate. Yes, Chelsea attacking. That is a foul there. That should be a penalty. Let's see if the referee is going to give that. And you can see Jadon Sancho asking for a penalty, but the referee says play should continue. But I think VR might just be checking that to see if there was a penalty call there, and there's a VR check on that. Surely
the ball was listening to the back of the net. So
yeah, I think there was. Let's see that again. That was a cut there from Jadon Sancho, and they let that fly in. But the player is saying that was in a real natural position. Let's see if that was in a natural position. I think it actually deflected. No. It took the hand off the natural position.
From the backside.
I think that actually deflected the flight of the ball. But the referee says that's not going to be a penalty. It's a corner kick.
Oh, that should have been a penalty. I think I don't know what the referee is doing right there.
Finally, that is the VR decision. Says that actually met Connor Cody in a natural position and not off. Not having a consequence or effect on the ball sent in there by the Chelsea player Jadon Sancho. It's a corner kick to Chelsea there, and it's Enzo Fernandez who is gathering the ball there at the 81st minute. 9 more minutes to go in regulation time, and now we are in the tail end of those games. It's a dicey moment, a dicey time in a game of football.
Yeah, in the game of football, let's see if Chelsea will be able to convert this one after 11
corner kicks. They can't convert anything from corner kick. Just stick your mind off down. Okay, yeah, so it's a slim lead for Chelsea, and will it turn into a slim victory for the Blues? But it has been a disappointing affair. I don't really know how they want to cope against Arsenal next week.
Well.
For everything,
Against
please.
Arsenal, they will
For
be coming
everything, please don't put me on that game.
out. Against Arsenal, they will be coming out with their best,
Okay,
because they're playing against big
okay, we'll
teams. We saw how they
pray.
played against.
Okay, we'll pray they come out with their best. Let me see which day is that game. Oh, it's on the 3rd of That is on the 16th. That should be Saturday, if I'm not mistaken. It's the early kickoff, 2:30 p.m. game at Emirates Stadium. Wow, that's beautiful to see. Okay, there's a corner kick to Chelsea right now.
But Jackson would have been back by then.
No, it's not back. He won't be back.
He won't be back
After that game.
Eh,
He'll be back after that game. Here's a corner kick to Chelsea. But I think Bukayo Saka will be back for that game.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There's a corner kick for Chelsea in the 82nd minute. And in-swinger sent in there by the Chelsea defender, midfielder, Enzo. But that actually couldn't get onto the part of the Chelsea player. But Chelsea is still in possession of the ball. Sends it back. And it's Enzo with the ball. They should be dropping that as early as possible. And still onto the ball. Finds out Tyreek George. Tyreek George spills one into the box there, tries to play in unnecessary foul there from Trevor Chalobah to give it advantage at Leicester City. It's the second minute of this game, barely 8 more minutes, and you can see the frustration on the face of the Chelsea manager, Enzo Maresca.
All right. Another encounter is already 2-2. Tottenham converted that penalty, so it's 2-2 right now. And I thought Bournemouth had that in the pocket.
No, they're not. They're not to stage comeback. If there's one thing Tottenham Hotspur knows how to do, is to stage a comeback in a game of football. Here's Emerson with a long one there, tries to send one straight into the part of the Chelsea player. Is that going to be a free kick to Leicester City? Marco Correa is a dangerous animal. I think yes, he should be in contention for the man of the match. This game ended 1-0 in favor of Chelsea. Leicester City back in play and gaining momentum and confidence. That is unnecessary. Is that going to be the first yellow card? It might be. It might be. It's unnecessary. Okay, the referee is not giving it.
And this is simply.
I think this is the time now. If I'm Enzo Maresca, I'll actually be taking what's it called, Moses Caicedo out of this game for the remaining 7 minutes, because we are into the dicey moments right now. These are moments whereby the mistakes comes in. We've not seen a yellow card in this game, but that doesn't mean the referee can't just one silly mistake can just happen and you get yourself that unnecessary yellow card. Since Romeo Lavia is back, I think there's nothing bad in trying Lavia for the remaining 6 minutes or bringing Amogu in for the next 6 minutes of this encounter to just reduce the pressure on the Chelsea midfield. Because I guess if that was another referee, probably that would have been a yellow card to Moises Caicedo there. We've seen 2 further substitution from Leicester City right now. They're looking to go all out against Chelsea. Ricardo has been thrown into this encounter. Let's see what they make out of this for the last 6 minutes of this encounter. Can they chase an equalizer against Chelsea? Will they be getting that equalizer? A cross into the box there for Leicester City. Chelsea will break out in that one, but lost possession. Harry Winks with the ball there. Just to go back into the midfield of the defense there. Finds Cody. Cody returns it all the way back to the goalkeeper, Emerson. Emerson with the ball there. Sends it back into the path of his teammates. Yeah, yes, and Chelsea still chasing that, but Leicester City breaking out against the Blues there, and Chelsea regains possession, but lost possession again. Back in place, Leicester City, and Chelsea will finally allow that to go out. It's Tyreek George with a last leg on that. We're straight into the 85 minutes. 5 minutes to go in this one.
Time's ticking so far. Just 5 minutes left to be played. And looking at it right now, you say that Cucurella is one highly rated player in this encounter. And so far so good. You talk about the Leicester side, Ndidi, and the goalkeeper is the most highly rated player.
I think Ndidi has also done very well for Leicester City in this game. He has kept it clean in the middle of the park. Chased all the ball for Leicester City in this encounter. That goal was just one of the game that they allowed to fly in, because they weren't expecting Korea to take a shot from that distance, and I think the goalkeeper was also surprisingly beaten from that long distance. But Chelsea needs to improve in this performance. He might just be the equalizer, but straight into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. That was a beautiful shot there from Ricardo Pereira for Leicester City. He just came in as he replaced James Johnson in the defense. And also we saw stuff of Mavididi also thrown into this game for Preston Daka. Yes, is that going to be a substitution for Chelsea? No, it's allowed to play some continue, and Chelsea will be looking to eat out from the goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez, who chose to send it straight into the Leicester City's half. And Tyreek George, which is that, but lost possession into the part of Leicester City. It's a throw into Chelsea right there. And it's the 86 minutes. We have just barely 4 minutes to go in regulation time in this one. You can see the pressure on the face of Enzo Maresca as he calls he further calls about two Chelsea players as Chelsea will making substitution there to send in more players into this encounter. Yes, Chelsea in possession of the ball. A long one there from Chelsea into the middle of the park, but that's not threatening any ball. Leicester regains possession, but the referee says that has rolled out for a throw. It's throwing Chelsea in the 87th minute of this encounter. Why Chelsea prepare a further substitution in this one?
Yeah, time is ticking, and it's looking good. Enzo Maresca out of the technical area. Still talking to the players. And it's moment for Chelsea through the right wing. Will he go for a cross? Yes, he's going for a cross. Anybody to head it in? Nobody. And the defense of Leicester was in array after that shot. And a free kick right now against Chelsea. Is that there going to be a yellow card?
No, that should be it. I don't think that should be it. But it was. Whew.
Oh, he's bleeding.
Yeah, he's bleeding from the head already. Alright, straight years we're into the 87th minute, approaching the 89th minute of this encounter, and that was Pedro Neto currently bleeding from the head. He will be getting the jersey after that has been soaked with blood, and we can see the medical staff trying to treat him but for the meantime just we have to play with one man down as Pedro Neto is currently on the sideline receiving treatment. Chelsea doing a lot of defensive duties right now against Leicester City, who are taking the pressure to Chelsea. I won't be surprised if Leicester City gets an equalizer later on in this game.
Well, in football, Chelsea should take their chances here, and Leicester right now looking dangerous with the ball. They are, pushing the ball.
The goal here with the ball. They lost possession in the middle of the park. Pedro Neto with the ball for Chelsea as he attacks for Chelsea against Leicester City. Possession still from the Chelsea, but finally lost possession. But Chelsea against Chelsea midfielder Moses Caicedo was brought down there, and we are straight into the 89th minute. Barely 1 more minutes to go into the end of this encounter, and it looks like it's Moses Caicedo will be withdrawn by Chelsea should they be making that substitution in this dying embers of this encounter. It's Josh Archimpong will be thrown into this last minute of this game, and there's Moses Caicedo that will be replaced by is Christopher Nkuku being replaced. Christopher Nkuku, no doubt.
Yeah, disappointing game, no goal to show for. Is how many minutes?
He played 90 minutes.
Oh, 90 minutes.
No, 90 minutes. 89 minutes.
89 minutes. Goal to show, and no shot on target even.
So it looks like more now. It looks more like the Chelsea manager wants to defend, and I'm not a big fan of bringing Archipog. You're having about 5 defenders in this encounter. You have Wesley Fofana. You have Tosin Adarabioyo. I think West is out. Wesley Fofana is out. You have Trevor Chalobah, you have Tosin Adarabioyo, you have Levi Kowi, you have Kukureya, you have Moses Caicedo, and you also have Achipong coming in. That is now defended with about 6 players. Same mistake Leicester City made in this encounter to me. Yes, Chelsea looking to attack there, but Leicester City clears their lines in this one as we're getting straight into the 90th minute of this encounter. But Leicester City throwing everything up to attack against this Chelsea side. Chelsea regains possession. Pedro Neto with the ball there, beats his way into the box there and sends one into the Chelsea part of this Chelsea teammate. But Chelsea clears lost possession. Yes, Leicester City regains possession. Looks to hit out on the counter. What would they make out of this? Sends back to Cody. Cody looks inward into the middle, finds Wilfred Ndidi. Wilfred Ndidi will send it back into the part of his teammate. Here might just be a chance for Leicester City to chase an equalizer against Chelsea. Oh, good defensive work there from the Chelsea player, but that will roll out for a throwing to Leicester City. Moses Caicedo thought that would have been a Chelsea throwing, and that was why he didn't chase that ball and allow that to roll out for a throw. We'll be expecting how much minutes will be added there by the referee, the fourth official, because we're straight into the 90th minute of regulation time.
Yeah, waiting for the additional
6 minutes.
Wow, that's massive.
Well, it's actually too much.
That's massive, huh?
It's actually too much to me.
On the other side, they need to add 1 goal more.
Yes, still Leicester City attacking. Let's see if they can get more goals. I don't think they'll get any goal in this game anymore. Yes, Leicester City goalkeeper Matt Emerson coming out there, caught the corner with the ball there, drops one in play into the middle of the park. And yes, Harry Winks with the ball there. Harry Winks will go out wide there and finds his teammate there, and they looks to attack against Chelsea. Cross into the box, and that was easily defended there by the Chelsea defenders, and is out for a throw into Leicester City. Leicester City will take a quick throw there and returns it back in play. It's still Harry Winks with the ball. You ask yourself the question, why didn't Harry Winks start this game? Because you look at what he has brought into this game for Leicester City, and the tenacity, the pressure he has.
Look at Cucurella. Wow.
He's an animal.
It's a beast.
Yeah, a beast of a player. Marco Correa there getting the advantage. Chelsea is a throw into Chelsea there, and it's Marco Correa who will be taking that throw in. Either one of Marco Correa or Moses Caicedo deserves the man of the match after this encounter. And this Chelsea will be moving straight to the fourth position on the table with 49.2 points off
Man City.
2 points off Nottingham Forest, who currently sits third with 51 points, having played 28 games with Chelsea. Arsenal currently sits second with 54 points. That is 3 points ahead of Nottingham Forest in third position, as Arsenal goes out for their game week 28 when they host Manchester United at the Emirates Stadium at 5:30. Don't forget to join us on Premier Sports Fan Center. We'll be in the studio to give analysis and commentaries of that encounter. Who's going to win that? Will it be Arsenal defeating Manchester United, or will it be Manchester United against all odds getting a victory against Arsenal? Don't forget, coming into this game, Manchester United currently sits at 15th position and Arsenal currently sits at second position. Yes, Leicester City coming all out to attack against Chelsea, and you can see the Leicester City players asking for a penalty there. Let's see what the referee, you can see them asking for an handball there. I'm very sure VR will be interested in that.
Yeah, let's see. But I don't think there's any penalty there because, yeah, so that match have ended. It ended 2-2. Tottenham, Bournemouth. Yeah, away at home to Tottenham. 2-2 it ended. Yeah.
No. I don't think there was an handball there. It was unglad about not the Leicester City player. Okay, it ended 2-2.
Yeah.
Like I said, if I put money on that game, probably my stake will have returned something for me, because I know that yes, they know how to come back, and that is when you start asking yourself questions. Why concede unnecessary goals when you know you can actually do it safe? With it standing this way, Leicester City are back to 19th position, same points with Ipswich, who are currently sitting at the 18th position with 17 points. But there's still time to go in this encounter. Just straight into the fourth minute of 6 minutes additional time. Marco Correa doing all the clearance for Chelsea in this encounter. And yes, still Leicester City attacking against Chelsea. Yeah, might just be a chance for them with this beat. Oh, well, that left eluded all the Leicester City players in the box. So you can see what I'm saying. With you soaking a lot of pressure, it's always end in a bad way for the club soaking pressure. Yes, Chelsea attacking right now, looking to attack against Leicester City, and sends straight into the paths of Tyreek George. Tyreek George with the ball for Chelsea. What will he make out of this? Finds himself in the box there, still holds on to the ball and wins a corner kick for Chelsea. I think he should have gone down from that tackle from Harry Winks. Probably it will have been a penalty for Chelsea. We're straight into the 5th minute of 6 minutes additional time. I think a pass up there would have been far better than dropping a pass for Tyreek George. Tyreek George going straight on an interesting and beautiful run there, but the finishing touch actually lets down the young England international down. It's going to be a corner kick for Chelsea. And we can see Enzo Maresca, the standing captain for Chelsea, not in a rush to run to get that in play for Chelsea. And both Enzo and Pedro Neto, I think they'll prefer to shield the ball right there and not send a long one. Yes, Chelsea already started play, and here is Pedro Neto trying to shield the ball, and he trying to shield the ball. It's a throw into Chelsea, advantage Chelsea, and you can see Chelsea players asking that should have been a free kick to them off that handball from the Leicester City player, but the central referee, the fourth official says no, and that is not going to be a penalty, a free kick. And yes, Pedro Neto still in possession of the ball for Chelsea, and finally he lost the ball to Leicester City, who will look to clear their lines and hit Chelsea on the counter. Will that be happening? No, Chelsea clears their lines out. It's going to be a free kick to Leicester City in what will be one of the last moments of this encounter. That was Jamie Vardy be held there by the Chelsea defender. Leicester City will send all their players into the Chelsea box, and finally is the first yellow card in this encounter.
Wow, the referee has been merciful.
Let's see who got that yellow card. Oh, it's Josh. I think it's Josh. Yes, Josh Archipog who got the first yellow card in this game. All the Leicester City players are in the Chelsea box. A long one there from the Leicester City goalkeeper, who is that? And it's Chelsea who finally got a head onto that. But Leicester City will send it back into the Chelsea half. And still Leicester City in possession of the ball. Leicester City looks to attack against Chelsea. Chelsea with the ball there, finally partially clear there. Tyreek George will chase that, and Chelsea chasing this one against Leicester City. Yeah, might just be a chance for Tyreek George to go ahead against the Leicester City defender. Tyreek George there wins possession for the ball. There is Chelsea advantage. Yeah, might just be a chance for Chelsea with this. Be a chance for a second goal.
Oh,
Good defensive work there. Good save there from the goalkeeper to deny Enzo Fernandez a goal. And finally, Chelsea full time. And you can see what it means to the Chelsea manager. I'm celebrating like they won the trophy.
Wow, wow, wow. He needed to celebrate. He needed to celebrate.
This is a disappointing. This is a disappointing fixture, no doubt. It's a disappointing victory for Chelsea, but they take the 3 points.
The 3 point is in their pocket right now. It has, you can see Cucurella. Is that Cucurella? Is it okay? Sancho.
That's,
you know.
That what?
It was on the ground celebrating. Was it him?
No, the old Chelsea players were on the ground, but you can see the way they're celebrating this game, like they actually did something, something spectacular. You shouldn't be celebrating this much against Leicester City. This is a disappointing game, no doubt.
All right, and the man of the match for the day is Cucurella.
It has to be him. It has to be Cucurella.
He did marvelously well. He's the man of the match. You know, he scored a goal, and his defense, his impact in the game was massive.
Yeah, I think yes, a fantastic defender. To think that as a player, just were trying to, or were thinking of loaning out to Manchester United last season, but he had to just fight his way back into the starting 11. And even in the process, Chelsea had to sell their first choice left back. That is what's it called, Ben Chilwell, who is now playing with Crystal Palace. He has been a fantastic player right from that, also right from the what's it called, from the Euros, where he showed a good account of himself in that in that Spain winning team. Good one for Chelsea. Good one for Chelsea. Getting this 1-0 victory. The end, like I said, justified in means it's about how many goals go straight into the net. I think the Chelsea fans will actually take this. Looking forward to that Arsenal game next week, but I don't see them defeating Arsenal in that game. A draw, they might not even get against Arsenal.
All right, so as it stands right now, Chelsea is 4th position after 28 games played. So they have 49 points behind Nottingham Forest, who have 51 points, and Arsenal has 54 points. With that's 27 games with a game in hand. So it's looking good for Chelsea as it stands right now if they can continue to win their game. So sorry, Shego, your final take before we.
Disappointing game, but I think yes, we'll take the victory as a good victory. Good, sweet 3 points for Chelsea, and that is how you win games. Just do what it takes to get your 3 points, and that is what Chelsea has done in this game. We look forward to more improvement from Chelsea.
All right, thanks for coming to the studio.
It's always a pleasure.
And to our viewers, thanks for staying tuned with us. That's how far we can go for this game. That is the Chelsea-Leicester game. There's another big one coming up. Yeah, just some minutes away from now. And we will be in the studio to analyze and to run the commentaries and to give you all the updates of that match. So don't go nowhere. We'll be back in a moment.